bottom of the sea. Get it? Because
Joke's on you, my robots aren't from the future, they're from the present.
but the present is just the future of yesterday.
Yesterday's tomorrow is the future day after.
To yesterday.
Love Days of Future Past.
Oh. Michaela, I hear you're doing the announcements today.
I am?
Yeah.
I need access to the Google Doc.
No, no, you don't.
Pinned.
Wait, where did my camera
It
go?
hasn't been updated, but it's pinned.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I will do the announcements today.
But you have to do it in a weird voice.
Okay. Are we live right now?
Yes, we've been live for a while.
Oh my gosh! Hi, everybody!
Okay.
We're doing the announcements in this voice today. Are you ready?
Boy,
Okay.
are we.
This is Lions and Crows, episode 46. And we are live every Thursday from 7:30 to an indefinite time.
I definitely spot a lie already.
It should be 11 p.m. The channel updates!
You can stop anytime. Stop right now.
Can't just do that to
Job
people.
failed.
Alright, good announcements. Cool, I think we can play now, right?
Just start.
Just start.
Remember, take it away.
I don't know if I should. I should just go. Right?
And by
bad.
by it we mean any responsibility from Kayla from now on.
Are you purposely quiet today?
Am I?
No, not you. You sound normal.
What?
Holly, you understand when you make a vague statement, no one has any idea who you're referring
Oh, because you can't see who I'm looking at.
to.
We
Makes
can't.
sense.
Just,
What? Actually, we can see you looking at,
but not who.
but not who.
It's you.
Who are you
Timur.
talking to?
She's talking to Timur.
We'll never know. I don't remember what I said.
Am I volume low today?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Volume
better.
normal.
This has been a good chat, I think.
Hi, everybody.
We
Hello.
inflict this on others. You understand? It's not like
It's true.
this is wrong.
Some
And we
people
should
have
feel bad.
signed up for this, I think.
I feel awful.
Well,
Oh,
I don't.
I'm pretty sure we were
You
ruining
should.
a Dragon's Day by
Well,
kicking his things to death.
what does that mean?
things are happening. So welcome back, everybody, to this this 13th episode of Lions and Crows. What are we at?
We have 13 viewers right now.
According to this, there's no numbers anymore. It just says Lions and Crows. Who knows?
Yep.
It's 46.
Nope.
We don't know that.
I
That's
think
what
it's
I wrote.
actually
knows?
probably 47.
Nope. One more.
It's like a
48.
Windows update list. It's like, I don't know what all these numbers mean. So, yeah, the party managed to squeeze out an entire session of just delay tactics as we waited for Holly to rejoin us. The
You missed
end, of course,
nothing.
was
I
the
missed
end, of
something,
course,
so I'm missing
was
something.
like a preliminary battle. Just to give you a slight recap, they ended up trusting Maglin enough to take away Cadaverous. Cadaverous and Maglin worked on a machine of Maglin's,
Romance.
and that machine's purpose is to separate the fragments and the bits and pieces of whatever the gems or the the manifest pieces of Ordan that exist back into base units, back into some sort of distilled compound that Magan wishes to absorb for power. So
Wait,
that
what-
became
Huh?
Lions and Crows episodes are available on YouTube. As well as
Ain't
here on
nobody got
Twitch.
time for that.
Nobody has
So,
time
just
for
so we're
that.
clear, Holly, you don't know any of this.
Okay.
Sophie has been eating and having a good time while this has been
Yes,
happening.
Cadaverous
So you're still separate from
worked
us?
for
Is that what I'm hearing?
quite a few days with Maglin, coming up with a plan to
Betray us all? Got it.
to undo whatever's the remaining wizard in an attempt to possibly even save, our good friend Imbaran.
We talked to God, and he said it was okay.
The end of 2 sessions ago, the gods did say that Imbaran had already gone mad, but he was savable. Whatever that might mean. The party decided to instead take a look at the military or supposed military force that was on the roads coming into Astad, traveling a few days away from the dwarven strongholds. We found the main road covered and littered with unhappy merchants who were being turned away. The discovery that the Dragonborn were setting up some sort of blockade was the case. The Dragonborn has claimed that the country on the far side, named Lespar, off the actual map available, has made an assassination attempt, or a successful assassination, the stories are varied, upon the king of the country of Vidra. Now, Vidra is a very militaristic country. Michaela Scott's character, Tio, would have more information on that. Who's giggling about that? Like, I don't have any of that. Well,
I just
anyway.
expected to hear my full name out loud. It was surprising.
It's because it's
Scared
listed
me.
right there.
I know.
If it said, like, Michaela Scoot, I probably would have said that. Just saying, it's listed
hilarious.
right there on the Zoom.
Scoot,
So,
Michaela, scoot.
Well, I do use the Zoom for work, so that's probably why.
yeah. So, no judgment, a little bit of judgment. Anyway, all
I'm
that
for it.
occurred. Finally, TOA remembered that they should be in rather constant communication with cadavers via the cell phone app, the sending spell, and they did that finally after days and days of leaving cadavers. Fate unknown. Could have been an ambush on the other side. Could have been set up pretty easily, actually, by a magnet. But
They sent me away to a home, and they just didn't call.
they did not. They're just like, Maglin's going to betray us according to the gods. Good luck. We'll
To
see
be
when we
fair,
see you.
Cadaverous just kind of went.
Cadaver didn't just kind of go. Maglin requested one person to go with them.
And we offered Jesse.
Anyone but Jesse to assist in Maglin's work. And Cadavers felt like the best fit for at the moment. I did enjoy personally, as a DM, the immediate regret of when I said, and Maglin and Cadavers disappear into the crowd. You're like, oh, this is not good. The immediate regret was palpable. I love that word too.
Delicious.
I have a
Ray
question.
Palpatineable.
Palpatine.
Oh, question. So,
Yes, you, Jesse, with the tree.
tree. I was like, huh?
Did that
Do I
derail you?
know about the gym machine because I'm Jesse, or do I not know about the gym machine because Cadavers didn't share this information with anyone?
Cadavers, you
Well,
want to
okay.
field this question?
So, notably, nobody asked.
Okay, so nobody
you-
knows.
You guys all share the blame here.
So after
Because information can only be offered if somebody asks for it.
Somebody asked the right question.
What
Exactly.
are you, a DM?
Is there a machine that you are dealing with Maglin that we need to
No. Don't spin this like you didn't ask a specific question. You guys asked 0 questions. You were like, "Welcome back." Not even "How are you?"
We were just happy
How
to
did
see
it go? It was
Do you
just like,
Love
"Well,
is
here he is
rational.
again. Let's go."
Listen, if we spent any more time doing nothing, we wouldn't have done anything.
We didn't.
Indeed. And so the part of
Oh,
consensus,
we killed upwards of 2 zombies.
there were more than 2.
There were more than
There
that.
were more than 2.
I can
It'd say upwards of 2.
There were upwards of 3 ogre zombies, but there
Upwards
were
of
more
1
than.
ogre zombie.
I remember
Actually,
there
weren't
being
upwards
3.
of 2.
Upwards of 0 as well, I suppose.
we
But it's
underground?
strange. So So,
Or in hell, I don't know where.
following the recommendations of
We
your
arrived here.
good friend Maglin, the party has met Maglin and Cadaverous back at the Dwarven area, going back past the city of the mining city of Vincaridon and through the mines into the now somewhat dwarfified area known as the Undermountain. The Undermountain climbing to its peak toward where you may remember fights with big giant bone creatures and undead zombie beholders a long time ago. It was epic. It was epic back then. But anyway, that's where the portal to hell was. You've gone through it a few times now. And you've gone through it again this time. Maglin requesting to make sure that the spell does not fail or is not intercepted. The swords that Maglin was given willingly by the people in the party, with a lot of direct threats upon his life, and also
yeah,
some
I'm so
innuendo, but
glad.
mostly direct threat.
Based on
Hold
your
on.
face alone, I'm so glad you weren't here last session.
You
Oh
gave
my-
him back the swords.
The
Not all
two
of them.
evil swords are in Maglin's possession. The third
Not
evil
only
Might
sword
that-
is
have the
missing.
third. He could have been lying about selling it.
He
Not
could have
not
been.
only that, he also has Cadaverous' wife.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm just hold on.
No, Holly,
No.
before you react,
We're in
it's
combat.
Cadaverous' wife / the Golden Dragon Spirit.
Yeah. But
So
mostly
remember, that's in. That's
Wait, we
in
put the golden
Maglin's-
dragon in with the wife? No, the golden dragon was its own sword.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, this is
Golden
the
Dragon's his own
dragon.
sword.
I
That was-
we ain't gonna
This
like.
This is
Dragon
the
Queen.
/ Queen sword. My
That's not a
apologies.
The wife
concubine.
is fine.
elegant.
The golden dragon is too far.
Elegance. My
Yeah,
apologies.
yeah.
That's
Ancient
right.
gold dragon. We had to go through hell for that. The other
did.
was
What
just a
Cadaverous
failed
does with
marriage.
his own wife is his business.
Yeah.
And the
Where's
wife
trust
of the
level
former
with
king.
this
I mean,
guy?
it's like a
Recently
menage
done.
a trois in there.
Something
So
is
with
happening.
all of that being said, which I did mess up, the best part was as Maglin, like almost lustfully stroked the swords as everyone went through into Hells. They were immediately beset upon by the zombies of the area. The portal leading to a staircase going into a push appears to be another crypt of some sort. Not that different from the crypts of the Dragonborn that you had fought in the Undermountain before. You were set upon by many zombies, 3 large ogre zombies, as well as upwards of,
7.
well, there's more, but
That's why it says
There were
upwards.
7.
I
What?
can count.
What if this was the world's most tragic surprise birthday party?
That's terrible.
Well,
It
we'll
could
find
be
out
that.
later. But that's where the party remains. Having just finished off the final large zombie, Jesse and the other brave adventurers not really catching their breath as the coldness of the area drops dramatically.
In hell?
And some, yeah, apparently. And so you're well within some deep crypt. You're not just on the surface in a big pot of fire this time. There's no smoke inhalation problems this time, but there are undead problems all about, strewn about. And so that's where we're gonna pick up from last week's session, if you will. The question, of course, fielded in chat is, are they Power Rangers? They're not. They're not. I'm sorry. You're just not that cool.
I'm a
You're not.
Power Ranger.
There's one Ranger, and that's a Power Leveled Ranger.
I'm the yellow Power Ranger.
Yeah,
Always
you're
have,
not.
always will.
Trini?
Don't know what anybody's talking
Did you know
about.
that the pink Power Ranger grew up in my hometown?
No.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
As the Power Ranger?
She lived right next. She lived right next
She
to.
did
my
all her
uncle.
rangering.
I know where her childhood home is.
Wasn't there like
Wow.
7 pink Power Rangers?
Amy,
know-
by
I
now?
know-
Amy Jo Johnson was her name, I think.
Oh.
And I know where she kept her things.
I have some of them.
I have this Power Ranger action figure made out of her hair.
I monitor
Oh
her
my
properties. What? Well,
I keep
Stop
tabs on
reading
her house
stuff
on Zillow.
aside.
It's bookmarked.
The party just finished the zombies. All of the party.
Quick,
Not
there's
even catching their breath.
6 seconds to run to another encounter.
The degrees of the temperature difference is dramatic. As ow, 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 that's your claws.
I have a little
All
slice
right,
of
I'm
roll right
captive.
here on
I'm sorry,
my,
I'm captive here.
on my shoulder.
Some spectral creatures appear to be forming in the corners of each of those little alcoved areas where the coffins or sarcophagus even are rest. So immediately, initiatives from the party.
Mhm.
We're going to jump right on into some non-role play combat. Although you could scream during it, so go feel free.
I did it again. Who guess who did it and rolled a natural
Oops,
one?
I did it again.
Did you also not select your token?
Yeah.
That's what she meant.
This is your signature, really, at this point.
It's my style. I also rolled a
Is.
nat one.
So let me zoom on in and try to find Tio in this mess.
That's good for the cleric though, to be last.
If you're gonna roll poorly on something, it might as well be initiative. So Jessie was still raging. Does she still have her rage?
Jesse's rage is still going, but I did not keep track of combat rounds. So we're there. Go. All right.
She's so needy.
She's very, yeah. Is that what you wanted?
Sitting down.
Yes, she
Oh
just.
my god.
This is what I have to deal with.
She said, "You wanted an encounter? Here's your encounter."
Okay.
What's this green
Well,
stuff?
Hold on.
Slime.
Hold on.
We didn't get that
Let's-
Okay.
Aha!
So
Gotcha.
when we came to hell through the portal, we literally arrived on like these stairs behind us.
Oh,
So
okay.
we've moved a grand
Okay.
total of about 15 feet.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna call this round 7 for your rage, Jesse.
Am I blessed?
Yes.
You were blessed.
I did kiss you on the forehead with
It
my
was
hand.
really creepy.
Yeah, it was.
And you know
Sorry.
that strange thing with the smoke and the water in it, and they just fling water at you through it. What's it called?
Catholicism.
Did a
Yeah.
censor?
The,
Here's your Catholicism for the day.
today's day
Actually,
of
that's actually just our
Catholicism.
I just throw you a wafer at you.
Eat this, it's flesh.
This
What?
is the body of Christ.
They throw a waifu at
It does compel you
A
to eat.
waifu. Imagine if the Catholic Church floor was just littered with waifus.
you? This
We can
isn't
stop
me.
That's
the
no
D&D
way to
stream
refer to the Virgin
start-
Mary.
our religious theories.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The,
Let's stream our religious theories, shall we?
yeah. Warhammer.
My
has
apologies
taught
to
me
any
that.
Catholics who watch this stream.
Anyway, did you get added to the turn order?
I did
Cat
not.
was attacking me.
Punishment for my crimes.
Let's do that, shall we?
I'm sorry. Is this enough
Okay.
penance?
Nope.
Shut up, Beth. I wasn't asking you.
Doesn't matter.
Okay, and certainly, I'm going to just roll this publicly because they're going to be pretty
They're
obvious.
shadows.
They are shadows.
Because this is the only thing you would use against this level party that fits your description.
Oh gosh.
Actually, okay.
Don't worry, Kayla. They're no joke.
I believe you.
No,
I believe you from the beginning.
Like actually, no joke.
like actually no joke. Like
I still believe you.
Did you guys see that, or is that somehow on a
I
different layer?
see it.
Oh, I saw him.
Okay, good.
This is the DM.
huh,
trying to
jokes
player
on
who
them.
cried
We're not
wolf.
using dynamic. Oh, we are using dynamic lighting. Damn it.
Okay, and so these start appearing.
I'm should I be quaking in my boots, shaking in my boots, or
Make it in
Gently
your boots.
shivering.
the square dance?
I don't know. It depends on if they hit you or not.
Okay.
Or any
Take
of
off your
us.
socks to find out.
Do you have diamonds,
or Jesse.
Andy?
I have. How many did we say we? I think I have.
If you can't remember the exact amount, we have 0.
No, I know that we don't have 0 because I remember there was a conversation about it either being 3 or 2, and I can't remember if we used one since then or
Also,
not.
doesn't sound like an exact number to me.
No,
I thought
we had
didn't
this
we
conversation.
revivify somebody at some point? Or you
Did.
did? No, we did. We wasted the
We did.
fucking crimson crab heads.
Like 4
That's
notes in here. I'm sorry.
great.
There's a lot of diamonds happening.
Oh,
Wait,
also
come on,
remember,
fucking Jesse.
we can't
Huh?
buy more
Wasted.
either.
Huh?
BT dubs.
We have no money.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
we're poor now.
so
That's the worst part.
after arranging the turn order, Jesse, you're at the top. I guess I should bring the token I used for the shadows to the correct layer. That would be helpful. There we go.
Do I see said shadow?
Yes, the shadows are starting to coalesce and take form in the corners of the alcoves
In
nearby.
the corners.
Oh well, actually, yeah, your vision is limited, is it not?
It is.
There was a
Hmm.
torch.
Yes,
Cadaverous
but
has
the
a
torch
torch.
is Cadaverous' area, and Cadaverous
Are
is up
these
the stairs
fire
near a wall.
They're not on fire now.
Oh, they're not on fire.
They are not.
I have 2 diamonds remaining.
I'm gonna squish over dead bodies.
Okay, large-sized dead bodies are difficult terrain, as they are large-sized dead bodies.
Even if I jump over them with my magical boots.
That is true. You do have magical boots, and so therefore you can ignore the difficult terrain by jumping over the terrain.
I will squish this dead body by jumping.
Thereby not squishing it at
That's
all.
the opposite
I was
of
already
jumping
standing
over.
on it.
That's jumping on.
Yeah, I used it as a trampoline though.
Yeah.
So that's a good image in my head. And I would like to, if I don't see anything from this spot, which I don't, I would like to attack this coffin.
Okay. You may make an attack roll
Ah,
against
throwback.
the stone sarcophagus.
Attack being the key word, right?
What was this? That was where our ally was hiding it. Wait,
Oh, I hit it. I smashed it. For not a lot.
Did
Are
you
you
recklessly
special with
attack the
advantages?
coffin?
I don't.
So you rolled a 9
Ye-
and a 25. The 25 would require advantage.
Oh, I don't remember clicking things. It's okay.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what's on the screen.
All
No,
right.
it was probably on advantage because I used it or something last time.
Yeah, that's why things are.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I
then-
see what you're saying, though. I understand how to play my character again, and I'm gonna do it recklessly for my second attempt. Sorry. I
Okay.
don't know what to do anymore.
It's okay. I'm following you
Now that starts breaking that one
creepily.
open. And as if it were a reaction to it, but more like just more of a dramatic effect. A ghostly creature appears
Ooh,
Oh gosh.
right where you are.
cool. Cool.
Eyes on you.
What does it look like?
It looks like the token I placed next to you.
The
I
very
don't suppose you can see
translucent
it.
It's
token,
very
It is the
transparent.
translucent one. I knew there was a problem with these.
It
Shines up.
looks like a bad dude wearing a skull face thing. He has more muscles in his arm than he has
If I
degrees of motion that could use to be actuated by them.
That's actually just a skin condition. Okay.
Muscles are
It's-
not a skin condition.
It's not muscles, it's pustules. It's different.
Oh, muscules.
Is it a dragonborn?
Yes, it looks like a spirit of a dragonborn raising up out of the coffin.
Raise
I
me
will replace it
up
though with a
so
different
I can
token shortly.
stand on
Okay,
my
just curious.
own
I've already
Wait.
used both my attacks, but I've kept my rage, so.
That's all that matters.
As long as it doesn't require a creature, I suppose we're good. Jesse is done. Gislin, you are next in the initiative order.
Burnish Irkshin.
Where's that one that has
Hunter's Mark.
Here.
Uh,
This one.
this
I need a new
one, I
token
guess.
quick.
So Cadaverous has a torch. Oof. Okay.
Oop.
Ah!
Doop. Doop. Replaced.
Alright. I'll move to there.
That was my initiative. Of course it was. It's great. All right, add to the turn.
Oh, I can kind of see something else now, kind of.
Are these shadows relying on dark vision?
Let's take a look. I'm supposing they are.
Oh, battle map.
The shadows use dark vision. You have advantage.
Alright, I will shoot at that one.
I was too zoomed in. Ping again.
Top right.
Top right.
That's
Okay.
also the one I hunter's marked.
This one here.
Yep.
Thank you.
At advantage, I will sharpshooter longbow at it. 16.
16 will be enough.
Alright. Gross. Hunter's mark. And I will do the same thing again.
Is your magical bow magical?
It is magical.
Or is it... that will be enough to snuff out one of the shadows.
Oh, alright.
Sweet. That's good.
Wicked whack. I will target this one next. Oh, that's my token. How do I ping? How do I do this? How do I play D&D? That one next. Sharpshooter.
Where are you?
I'm in the middle of the map.
What a mess.
You did this.
I did do this.
Sharpshooter
This-
longbow
right.
against that one with advantage. Ready. Okay. 21.
Hmm.
21 points of damage on.
And that will be
one.
more than enough. That one.
All right.
Oh.
My third attack. I will.
Seems
I guess
sus.
clean out this side. I guess same thing. One more again. Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
I just want to roll all this damage just for fun. Oh wait, no, ignore the hunter's mark. Ignore the hunter's mark. We'll just do 2 sneak attacks instead. Those are
Holy
awful sneak
cow.
attack rolls. So
How much does that come out to?
not a lot.
Wait, why does the rounds matter for my rage?
It matters
Right.
for the bless.
A very...
Oh, I'm also blessed too.
How long does your rage last, Jesse?
Is it like a minute or?
You should read that.
Hold on, let me make an indication for things.
Okay.
Oops.
That'll end my turn.
That's hard to read.
I killed
Okay.
half of them. You guys do the rest.
Cadavers, your turn. There's just a few more outside of your vision.
Cadaver sees only one of them. And we'll shout out to this one. Ghosty! This is a... You're looking... I see right through you. That's all I've got.
Got him.
Not a
Looking, I
winner,
see right
Cadaverous. Just not a winner.
Yeah, well, you're a fucking...
Yes,
You're looking great.
I am. Thank you.
You're inspired.
Am
You are
I?
inspired. You are inspired.
I mean, I think I already had an inspiration.
Oh, so then you're not
'Cause
inspired.
I've got a pink dot on my.
Oh, apparently it didn't like that one.
That's a pretty good roll for that. Let's see if the wisdom saving throw matters for this dragonborn spirit. You seem to remember these kind of things before, having faced them a long time ago in a different crypt.
We did?
It's probably the same ones.
Take that.
It will indeed.
Nice.
This will take 8 points of what kind of damage? Let's see.
Like
There's
God.
a lot of immunities and resistances. I have to make sure it's not on the list. Okay. Seems pretty effective. And
Cadaverous
updated.
uses lukewarm insult. It is very effective.
And I guess I'll mark him with Cadaverous light yellow. There we go. Anything
There
else,
you go.
Cadaverous?
That's all. That's all.
Aurelia. All of the party was quick to react. We're not going to mention who wasn't, but most of the party was quick to react. And then these creatures have their turns coming up.
I am going to go 5. What I want to do is I want to go here, and then I want to run along the wall to here.
Unfortunately, still a hard corner though. Going up there, you could then run directly south and then turn.
Well, I'm trying to
Directly
go along the
west.
wall instead of having to struggle through the.
I will. That's fine if you want to avoid the difficult terrain. However, you still have to go to that wall, which there's a big griffin in the way,
We should go to the
Yes.
window first.
Okay.
That's how.
and then you still have to go south from there because the wall does not allow for diagonal movement through itself.
So it would be the same as me going 1 square into the ogre and then going up the wall, is what I'm hearing. In terms of movement expended.
Yes, it's pretty.
Okay, so that
Obvious.
would be. So 5, 10, and then along the wall 15, 20.
Yeah, and let me put that ogre at the bottom there. To the back. There we go.
So I've gone 20 feet.
Indeed.
How many feet do I have? Many. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Quarterstaff to the face. Here it comes.
Okay, I'm going to give this thing slight cover simply because it's technically a shadow behind a sarcophagus.
Okay.
However, shouldn't be too hard to hit because it's a
24.
shadow. So you do indeed hit it.
Okay.
Oh.
8 points of bludgeoning damage, magical.
8 points of bludgeoning damage. It will not be enough to destroy it outright.
Second attack. 20.
That will also strike its very, very poor armor class. Wow. It's okay, 6. And it still exists somehow.
Okay. What is my key point situation right now?
Don't worry. There's going to be plenty of use for those shortly.
Sounds like we're about to make a key discovery.
I am going to use my ghost punching fists for a bonus action. Unarmed strike. Oh my god. 11.
11 actually misses the armor class.
Oh my god.
That's
This was a failure of a turn.
You hit it twice.
It's all right,
As
you
soon as I
guys.
cast a
I
spell,
did
and
nothing.
it's over.
This is nothing.
You can get it eventually.
I'm gonna spend a key point for patient defense.
Blessed.
Turn.
Does that use
Does
a bonus
patient-
action?
Oh, I am
Yeah.
blessed.
Does
Oh,
patient
that's good.
defense
Sorry, I
also
didn't
use a
know that.
bonus action?
12 hit.
Does patient defense also use a bonus
I'm checking,
action?
It does use a bonus action. So I lied. I do not use a key point for patient defense. I will
Understood.
return the key point to
Understood.
my. I don't suppose that 12 hits its armor class.
No, because we're not retroing things.
Okay.
But also, it wouldn't have hit it because I gave it slight cover.
If we're not retroactive things, then you still have
Patient
Inspiration.
defense.
inspiration. This didn't count.
That was the bless.
Was that bless? Oh,
What, is your inspiration down to a D4? I
Yeah,
only
it
slightly
pretty much
inspire you
is.
today.
Ever since he had his little trieste with Maglin, his inspirational abilities have been a little lacking.
they're busy elsewhere.
He
I'm
looks
going
a
to move
little
to the
drained.
shadows turn.
Can you imagine
no
if
arguments,
that's the way
Aurelia?
that worked?
No arguments.
All right. So the shadows go. The shadows will
Who
take
knows what
their
evil lurks
movement
in the hearts of
to
men?
arrive on the scene at different sarcophagus.
Can I have my very own shadow? I can.
Okay, Peter Pan.
I just want some girl to sew them back on my feet, that's all.
So
Well-
these shadows come out of their sarcophagus using their movement to do so. They will then move to attack anything within range. Gislin, you are the closest to this one here. And it will be a
Can it see
god
me?
awful strength. Oh, no, it may not be able to see you. Let's see. It does not. Good point.
Mine looks special.
Good point.
Why does
Um,
mine look special?
Yours is much different. This is a much different spirit and much different.
You win.
The shadows that do, however, have movement, having appeared earlier, move out and toward the closest life. They have a very good speed. Okay, I have none on the other side remaining, and the ones in the middle have just expended their movement to say ta-da. They will actually take bonus actions, or I'm sorry, dash actions to move toward creatures, but not get attacks. So Jesse, two of them are going to come to you. Cadaverous. These two are going to come to you.
No.
Okay. However, the only attacks are coming from the ones next to Aurelia because of Gibbsland's invisibility. Aurelia was just the most away from the group. So here we go.
What? I don't get attacked? Okay.
No, they just showed up from the.
They had to double move to get to you.
Oh.
Anyway,
Unless
here's
you
the
want them to
first
hit you.
one from the corner that doesn't have an advantage there, Aurelia. Does an
No.
11 hit you? Now here comes the ones with advantage.
I
Does a
don't like
15
these.
hit you?
No.
Is it because of the word strength drain?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's true. And the last of them.
Of course, it's the fucking 11 one. Yes, 22 hits.
It's not the 11 I would be worried
It
about.
is indeed 11 points of necrotic
I thought it's the
damage.
necrotic damage that does the strength or does the
Oh,
drain.
no.
You're thinking of the
It's
ones
been
that
a
drain.
while.
I bet we'll find out.
Oh, I
This-
bet we will find out. too.
This is the mechanic. Ready? 11 points of necrotic damage. Normal damage. Now, there's a 1d4 rolled for strength score reduction.
Okay.
This
You're
is the
just
roll.
gonna make this really complicated.
You've
for
lost
me.
1 point of strength temporarily.
Okay. How do I indicate this on D&D Beyond?
It's very simple. You can click the stat, and there's a modification block.
Ah. Oh, I guess other modifier?
Yeah.
-1.
Or you can do one where it just overwrites the current. I
That
can't remember
seems
what it's called.
good news, folks. I now have a -2 to strength.
Now, if you do go to 0, however, that's a different way to die than normal hit point death. Just FYI.
Okay, thanks.
Anyway,
Thanks, DM.
that's all of the shadow death, right? TOA. Things are crazy. All of the zombies seem to have spirits nearby too, so now they're all just mixing. Spirits flying over dead zombies.
You've got great timing.
You did it. It's your turn.
That's good.
TOA.
Okay.
Everyone
I
is
will be
dead.
using. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Just kidding.
Nothing hit, right?
You? No.
Okay. Nothing hit someone else, right?
Correct, except for the one that did.
Aurelia has been hit once.
How many points did she get drained?
11.
1.
1.
1 point. So you're at a.
Detailed
Okay, so
in what
like-
we call the chat area is exactly what happened.
I can see it, but I'm not sure how to.
My strength score is an 8. It is now a 7.
Oh dear. Okay, good. That's bad.
She skipped arm, leg, torso day.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be casting Sacred
Torso
Flame
day.
first. And do you think my spiritual weapon is still up, or has it been a minute?
It has been 7. It's already been 7 rounds, so this will be your 8th round with it.
Okay, so that is a DC 17 save against this one right here.
DC 17 dexterity. Now,
Dexterity
shadows
save.
aren't bad on dexterity. However, 17 is a pretty high number for a low-level creature like this. And it fails.
Okay. All right, takes
Sacred-
14 radiant damage.
Sacred Flame does radiant damage.
It does.
This is one of those nice little twists where the creature's vulnerable to radiant damage. And so the flare gets extra bright, and this one blinks out of existence.
That's good. Okay. All right, and then I'll experiment because it's up. I'm going to be attacking this one next to Cadaverous with my weapon. I'm gonna roll that. This is already up. I just want me to scroll down. A 2nd level spiritual weapon.
Nice.
An 18 will strike it.
Okay, cool. 11 force damage.
Making sure force isn't on the list. There's a large list here.
I'm so sorry. hang on.
11
I
points?
I clicked the wrong category of spell. It should be 1 lower than that. So would you like me to recast it at 2nd level for the damage?
What do you mean 1 lower than that?
It says it
Cast
casts
it
at 3rd
third.
level, but I meant to cast it at 2nd level.
I mean, it's just 2 points instead of 3, right? Is that right?
I think.
Well, the damage only rolled 1d8.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. That's weird.
Huh.
So I don't even think it cast correctly for 3rd level.
We're going to keep it at 11 because I believe it is a D8. Does it actually get the +5? Is that some feature you have?
The +5 is, I think, my
Spellcasting modifier.
Just 1 second. It doesn't say exactly what it is. I don't think.
Extra weapon 5e.
There's some. I think there's some cleric feature where
Could
my
you link
wisdom is
spiritual
added.
weapon?
Okay,
Yeah, plus your
spiritual weapon is
spellcasting
1d8
modifier.
plus spellcasting ability.
Nice. All right. So then that's correct for the 2nd level.
Excellent.
But it didn't. If it was 3rd level, it didn't cast correctly because
That
3rd
means that
level
I've been
would be.
casting at a lower level this entire time for a spiritual weapon because it's been that same roll.
You should fix that.
I don't know how to fix that.
Well,
Well, you
We'll
should
deal with
fix
it
it.
I'll just have to roll it manually, I guess.
please do. But for here, 11's fine. It takes 11. It is not out of existence, however. So
Okay.
TOA, is your turn over? Would you like to move? Is there a bonus? Oh, you just used your bonus.
I'm going to move. And
Remember, there's a
underneath the
griffin technically
I'm moving underneath him. So I
The
can...
griffin
not on the
isn't
turn
just
order.
right there. It's there.
Okay.
Oh, was the griffin not rolled? Well, the griffin's not been told what to do.
It's true.
Tio is just ducking in between its legs to see better and not get within range of the zombie, or the shadow. So he's okay with getting cramped.
The griffin will go on 1.
I'm gonna step one more down. Oh, here. Sorry, I'm really laggy right now.
Okay. Remember
I'll
that's
stay there.
difficult terrain, but you have more than enough movement, so you should
That's
be
okay.
all right.
I'm good. I'm done.
Okay. The spirit guardians, the creatures that you fought in the crypt with the beholders, very similar type undead, are here. These are going to show up using their move actions here. Minus the one that you've already revealed by destroying the
That one's
sarcophagus.
special too, and they have roses up. There's flowers on there.
There are flowers on there.
What?
There's flowers on the coffins, but I think it might just be because Timur picked that particular asset. Maybe they're loved ones. Maybe they have a husband or a wife, or multiple husbands or wives, or something that have.
Maybe
These
they're
are
all
these are the
Tio's wife.
dragon. These are the dragonborn have lost their Eldrin wives.
Wow.
This is the tomb of the
Same,
dragon.
man.
Two of the husbands who have lost their wives. However, this one next to you is going to start with this.
And start biting people.
It's gonna hit you with its stuff.
Oh, really? That's of course.
Starting with a DC 13 wisdom save.
Oh, it's
I
systematic.
need DC wisdom saving throws from each non-undead creature within 60 feet that can see.
That's everybody.
That should be the entire party.
Holy cow.
Well, I am rendered useless.
That was so close to being a failure
Mine
on
should
my
not
end.
be at advantage.
I'm so wise against shadows.
You did.
I cannot roll to save my life.
It's okay, Aurelia.
Remember that people still have bless.
This is
Oh,
for-
wait, I don't. I have blessed. I have a bardic inspiration.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
Aurelia, you literally have the most help.
Well, 13.
You said you have to watch out for the baby.
You also still have inspiration.
I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to it for a minute.
So let's go down the list. TOA, you've scored a higher than 13. Aurelia with
Barely.
adjustments. Gislin, looking at a 12. Is there a reason this was done with advantage?
No, but I
It's
have
16.
I have a 4 as the blast for it, so. It's
Oh, okay. I
16
see that
total.
now.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. And then of course there's Bethany rolling a 9.
No! That! Oh my god!
Yes, take me.
All right. So if the save
It's
fails
gonna
by
be
5 or
stern.
more, you also age. Ooh.
That's not good.
No,
Oh no!
because the
You don't
aging
have years to
process.
spend.
Suddenly becomes deadly.
The aging process, by the way, is decades.
Yeah, that's not good.
Decades. Wait, hasn't this happened to you before? Like, I vaguely remember you.
However,
That was
you are
Kendra.
now you now
Different
have
character.
the frightened condition for 1 minute. The frightened condition. I'll let you choose your own little.
So is
icon.
this all coming from the one up by Jesse?
This is all coming from this one here.
Alright, so we're gonna
We
have a
used
lot
it.
of saves to do soon.
You will likely have saving throws to do.
I'm so scared.
If you have if you've saved from it, you're immune to this one's horrifying visage for the next 24 hours.
Ooh.
Okay.
So this specific one cannot use this feature against you again,
You're not
unless you
so
really
bad.
want to give it a good amount of time to gather
Think
its
about
thoughts and really think about why it didn't scare you.
Blue
So.
steel.
Try again tomorrow.
Indeed,
Ooh,
indeed.
steal.
So anyway, you have
One
the frightened
immunity.
condition, so thank you very much. The other 3 will not take the turn there. They will instead look at. That's a weird button. Okay. They will take double movements. Notably, Gislin, this one's going to kind of flow through your square and then continue, as it does not seem to see you in your shadows. They would then provoke at that point.
I will not hit it.
Okay.
And
As
I let
these
it pass
glide,
through my square. It might be ethereal, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. It wasn't. It does not need permission to move through anything really. And so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. The other one will do something similar.
There's so much crap on the map, Jesus. Good.
Can we delete the small bodies since they don't impose difficult terrain?
No, I like the clutter. Just to let you guys know.
Okay.
No,
Think
I'll
Think
get
about
rid of
it.
I'll get rid of it.
Oh,
That's fine.
okay.
That's valid.
Oh.
But the worst one, clearly by your accounts, is the one that puts himself in the middle of everybody over there. That will end its turn. The griffin will have its turn, and I'll have fun with these in the way dead zombies.
Boom, boom.
So go right ahead there, Griffin. What's the griffin's name? Sammy?
Argus.
Argus, right.
Griffin chomp bite against the shadow. And scratch. So presumably only the first one hits.
Scratch. Okay, so the
Chomp,
20
chomp.
will absolutely hit. The 9 somehow does miss this creature who relies entirely on its ethereal form to try to get out of damage.
14.
This is slashing, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so clearly not as effective as you might want. There we go. Accounted for. This one seems a lot more vibrant than those shadows that were insta-killed by Casey, a la rapid fire. Finished?
Finished.
Jesse, did we find out how long your rage does last?
A minute.
Okay, so this is round 8 now, or this is your 8th round. So at the end of this, it'll be at 9 again. You'll increment it at the end of your turn. Once it gets to 10, that's that.
You collected
but Jesse, go ahead.
I want to hit special one
Special.
with recklessness.
Recklessly.
Girl, if your strength gets drained, you're...
We're not going to talk about it.
Okay.
It's 15 for the first.
Right.
And then
15.
if it's still, I'll hit it again.
It is a 24 since you were reckless.
Yeah. No, I meant the
15
damage.
points of damage.
Sorry.
How interesting that it was the same number.
How interesting.
And this is 15 points of magical axe damage.
Magical
It
axe.
all applies.
Axe damage.
You've axed.
Oh, it's
this
dead?
Question. No. It's applied. It's applied.
Okay, second attack. I got really excited.
16
I'm
will
blessed.
be enough.
Okay. Just so
You are
know.
blessed.
You got all.
Ugh.
I'm blessed. I'll
Yeah.
hit him.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag
No,
Too
Eleven.
blessed to be stressed.
And this one does seem to be losing its own coherency. The wispy nature of the ghost starts trailing off. It's kind of losing focus in parts of it, but it does remain as a functional apparition right now.
Well, I don't like that, but I can't do anything about it, so
Oh gosh.
that's my turn.
Well, Gislin.
On Gizzles.
Who do I help?
Shadows and ghosts. Shadows and ghosts.
And do I bother moving my hunter's mark? All right, I will move my hunter's mark to here. That one below Jesse.
Can I get rid of the counter now?
For what?
Rounds.
And attack it.
You have to re-rage at the when
Sharpshooter.
it gets to 10.
What?
Sharpshooter longbow.
All right, Holly.
It only.
Casey used up 7 rounds
Oh, okay.
of 1 minute.
I'm not.
the last
I'm not
battle.
here. I'm just over there and like stuff.
You're fine. I'm
Okay.
watching.
We've
for
all
you,
been
too,
there.
Auntie.
We're not always here with you, but we have been over there.
We are somewhere.
So
Okay.
sorry, Gizlen, you were saying.
18 with the one against one here.
Okay, 18 will strike that one with no problem, as those are indeed, and that is more than enough because
Whoa.
they don't have.
Thinking
You
about
want to
how
know how many hit points they
could
have?
kill
Ask
me.
Aurelia, who brought the one to this close.
Of course I did.
I'm proud of
Yeah,
you for that.
It's actually it's incredible how often it happens. Actually,
And I will target the next one over.
now when you say the next one over, just to let you know, there's still one up over here as well. I know it's a mess over there.
Yeah, there's one by Cadaverous. But Cadaverous is not a strength-based character.
That's
No, I'm okay if
that's
he
the
drops to 0.
problem. If you
That
lose
is-
strength.
That is a problem.
What's your strength?
8.
All of us have 8 except for you and Jesse.
It's
Not really,
fine.
that's
Fine. I think Dora is a little more fucked than Cadaverous.
Well, but see, the problem is I can't completely unfuck Dora. Dora
I
is gonna
can't-
have to do something on her own.
I can't either because
But-
I'm afraid, so I cannot go help her.
I don't know who. Oh, you're afraid of the one that's still alive. That's too complicated. I will.
Kill it.
I'll kill the one next to underneath Jesse. Like I said, I was going to stop playing my turn.
Oh no.
Time you kids learned the disengage action. Sharpshooter longbow against the one under Jesse.
Okay. Yeah, that one's gone too.
All right. That will do it for my turn. I'm gonna move a little bit, but not a ton. Cadaverous.
Okay, let me rethink my entire turn.
No, sir. I don't like it.
Cadaverous is afraid. So, Cadaverous will... Would putting out a torch be a regular action?
Placing. Yeah, it would be an action actually.
Okay,
Throw it on the fire.
that's also an action.
Dropping it isn't, but it's not. in
But
your
see,
square.
what
That doesn't allow
Cadaverous
me.
said is wants to put out the torch. Placing it on may actually make more light.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
it. I like more light.
I don't like it.
As you face these two apparitions, one kind of blurry in nature, only shadow, and the other one right next to it, very defined, as it is clearly the ghost of a dragonborn.
Okay, I'm going to... all turns suck now.
That's quite the declaration. It's not untrue, but that's fine.
I'm trying to think of something. Because I'm pretty sure 90% of what I
Fireball.
have doesn't affect these.
Just nuke the party.
It's an option.
And if you do it right, you can get Gizlen in there.
I can kill you in one turn.
how did the big bad defeat the party? No, it was them. They killed themselves.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry for taking so long.
Very good. That's a normal length of my turn.
No, we're not there yet.
A little bit longer.
Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna do this just for the sake of it. I'm gonna destructive wave with radiant.
So you jump up in the air, do one of those anime yells, declaring what you're doing, and then hit the ground with your
Yeah,
emotion.
and they take this much.
Now it says here radiant or necrotic.
Radiant. That's why I said radiant.
Okay. So what I need is thunder, looking on the thunder part. Okay. And the constitution. So we're going to start from right to left this time because just from closest to you, to you, further away. The little shadow near you has a constitution saving throw, DC 17.
You say it so patronizingly. The little shadow. These can take us out.
And he will take 4 thunder because they are resistant to that.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18, and that will still be enough to destroy it. Not to mention, it was rather hurt already from TOA's thumping spiritual weapon. So that is gone. Then the guardian next to you, the guardian spirit, and this one have the same immunities, but not the vulnerabilities. So here is the public roll for its constitution. It has made it through its +0, rolling a 17. So it will take half of all of those numbers. And the one below that one has made it.
Jesus.
And the one near Jesse,
There's gotta be a 20.
it's gotta be. Well, it could be a
18.
It has made it.
Unreal.
I mean,
Unreal.
oh, I'm so sorry.
I mean, they do have a very high constitution.
They do, based on their rolling. So all of those 3 will take. Let's see, 8 and 9 is 17. Jesse, this one is destroyed.
So that ends your fear, right?
Should.
Yes, but that's too late now.
The fear is on cadavers.
It shouldn't be on cadavers because it's no longer there.
It is for 1 minute. It has a duration. It's not concentration.
Right,
That's
but
so crazy, but it's dead.
right, but I have to be
You can
frightened of a creature, so I couldn't move towards it before.
I understand that, but the frightened condition
Okay, that's fine. I don't care about
still
like
remains.
right, but that doesn't affect anything because the frightened condition is only
You have disadvantage on attack rolls against that creature.
yeah. So it doesn't matter if it's not there.
It lingers.
Okay, sorry.
Anyway,
You're
I'm
afraid,
still-
cadaver.
I'm
It
still doing
lingers.
17.
What is that horror movie called? It Follows.
Oh, a frightened
Oh,
creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
What if it faded away? Does that count? Or
Well, it's
did it
better to
not?
burn out than to fade away.
It says the
That's what I
source
think.
of its fear. It does not say a creature.
It burned bright.
This,
The
the creature
source
is
of the
the
fear-
source of the fear.
The source of the
in
fear
this
would,
case.
would translate to the creature. The creature is what you're afraid of. You cannot go toward the creature. It's not just an ambient source. Although the effect lingers, were it to reappear, be, etc., etc., it would still be in effect. However, yeah, mechanically, there's very little that it can do right now. Cadavers, you have finished?
Yep.
Aurelia,
I-
all of the ones near you were outside the range of the thunder wave just now, and thunder and radiant wave.
Well, I am in fact going to have to spend my action to disengage.
Hmm.
And then we're just gonna new all the way down here.
Pew.
And that's my turn.
As all of the almost wispy tendrils of the creature's limbs, all of them, they all kind of just follow you, and it's almost like that bit of draft, like backdraft, where they're starting to follow you a little bit, and indeed the shadows turn. Now the shadows don't have your movement, but they do have 40. So let's take a look and measure, shall we?
Oh, god damn it.
So one will make it, and one will indeed pursue.
Okay.
And then I will look at their intelligence score and realize they're kind of dumb. So they're all going to kind of fly over this way and use their double move actions to surround you. But only one of them gets the chance to attack.
Okay.
And they would do so without waiting to have the advantage of their friend behind you. They're not that tactical. They're just angry shadow monsters. Here's the attack roll at +4.
Aren't we all just angry shadow monsters?
Is a 17 hit Aurelia?
It does not.
Does not. Well then, no damage, no more strength training in this round. Anyway, that's all of the shadows, I think, because the last one was destroyed. Cadaver's up close. So Tiawe, the stronger spirits are close. The other ones all seem to be following Aurelia around.
Okay. Gosh, she's so hard to find. Okay. I'm going to, yes, Sacred Flame again.
Fire up. Oh.
No. I'm not playing my sorcerer this time. I'm going to Sacred Flame the shadow that's closest to me on her end. Sacred Flame.
Okay, you link it. I'll dexterity saving throw. And by dex
16.
saving throw, I just mean rolling dex. Aha! It fails.
Okay.
And it flares up and is destroyed utterly from your,
Okay.
as the shadows have vulnerability.
Excellent.
Excuse
and then
me.
I'm also going to be casting, not casting, but using my spiritual weapon at the 2nd level.
Excellent.
Against this one right in between Cadaverous and I. And I am just realized that it might have advantage, but it doesn't need it, so it's fine. We're good.
I will account for 7 points. This creature does still exist.
Okay. And yeah, that's all I can do for this turn. Tia's done.
Fantastic. I deleted
Yes.
the wrong one. So let me just right click at here. I'll just put one off the map over here. Put this guy back on the turn order. He was on a 3. We'll just lump it back down to them. And it is their turn. Okay. So the one closest to you has taken quite the battering. Its form is mostly translucent to the point where it's hard to see, even with your torchlight right in its face. And so it reaches out to you, Cadaverous, and it tries to do the following.
Touching me.
Cadaverous
that's it?
is good at charisma. Dun, dun, dun. He made the saving throw.
You are not possessed as it tries to possess you and enter your body.
No.
Through force of curmudgeon, you're like, nah! And it just doesn't make it.
You don't want to be in here. It sucks.
It's awful.
It is awful. And it is also not
I
going
smell
well
like
for the
ointment.
creature.
Cadaverous does not smell like ointment.
This one here will use its horrifying visage. I need DC 13 saving throws from the party, excepting Gislin. Gislin, it can't see you. You shouldn't have rolled in the first place.
No, but she can see it.
That's not what this power says. That the ghost that can see it.
Oh my!
It is still
Yeah.
not there because there is a statue between Gislin
That's why I moved.
Right.
God,
Jesse,
you're smart.
Tio, check. I
made
need
it.
I
Here we
need
go.
creature known as Cadaverous and a creature known as Cadaverous' mount.
Yes. Oh no. Hold on while I work out. Let's go.
Having a lifespan of only 6 years, this is
Let's
going to be devastating. All right. So all of you have seemed to make your saving throw. And you're immune from this one. And I'm just going to put a little mark on him having used it. Because it doesn't matter if he tries to use it again. And then the last one, Jesse. You are the host with the most. Please
Okay.
roll against
Oh.
possession.
Oh god.
DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Charisma?
Charisma.
You have bless.
I can shoot you.
Oh!
Thank God.
And it does not take a hold of Jesse's.
These guys are
form.
sure
The
getting
last,
possessive.
the last time you guys fought these guys, Jesse was indeed possessed for a bit.
I
So
was? I don't
you
know.
were.
I don't
What?
It was.
We fought
It was
these?
in the cathedral, right above the crypt where you met the king
Oh,
of
yeah.
the dragon.
Those weren't good ones?
Anywho, all of them have taken their round, and all of them ineffective. This bodes well for the party. At the end of the round, the last one to go. Gryffindor.
Squawky.
Squawky the flying cat man.
He sounds like.
That is
The
how he
cat
sounds.
It's a dog
Keep it
dolphin
up.
hybrid.
Never
It's with the
never forget.
dolphins today.
We can move swiftly on.
We're gonna move to Jesse's round. Jesse, this is the last round of your rage, even if
Oh.
you
Okay, yes.
because it
Reckless
becomes 10
attack.
and you're out. Yeah,
But that was a full healthy rage, though.
that was.
It's good to see.
27 hits.
27 hits and is fantastically effective.
And a second attack. 21.
Hits
That's a little bit better.
and is effective. Okay. So we're looking at 14 and 16. So 30.
Done.
Okay. As this one has just taken its first damage, you've ripped most of it away.
I can't
And-
do 10. You can only go up to 9.
You can just delete it. It's gone. Your rage is
No,
ended.
I need to know these things.
No, your rage is over at the end of your turn. Silly. Jesse, any movement?
Nope, it's not dead yet.
Gislin.
All right. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Bonus
one-
action!
Oh.
Rage!
No, don't
Gislin.
do it. Don't do it because you'll.
End
Oh,
it.
wait.
At the end of your turn, it'll be gone.
At the end
You're
of
right.
your turn, it'll be gone. Don't do it.
But we're not retroacting. Gislin, go ahead.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark, the one next to Aurelia. Taking one step out of Cadaverous' light.
There's two next to Aurelia, just to let you know.
Well, next to, not below. This one.
Icing.
And Wapiwi at it.
Pee-wee at-
24.
Let's see those
probably
natural
hits.
ones. I mean,
And there's a Hunter's Mark, 22.
if you shoot at Aurelia, she could deflect them at the creatures.
It's true, and it
We're
would do
not there yet.
substantially less damage.
I would. I'd have to spend a key point in order to throw it, and it would have disadvantage
and I will
because the
also
creatures
sneak
are in
attack
melee.
on that, so that's probably dead.
They really make it.
Okay,
sound very
that
cool.
one is indeed destroyed.
Okay. And I will soften the next one up so Aurelia can kill it on her turn.
This one was the one that Aurelia put most damage on in the first round.
If you hit it, it will die.
If you get near it, it may die.
All right. Well, I just want
You breathe on it
I
too
just
hard.
want to watch Dora run back and forth across the map, not being able to attack things. So, I will sharpshooter longbow this one.
Doot, doot, doot. That one is it.
They're
You cannot do
19.
less than 2 points of damage.
I don't think I can. Alright. And I will take a step over this way to sort of nod at Aurelia, even though she can't see me. And
Yeah, I rely on dark vision.
I rely on that. Cadaverus's turn.
Cadaverous.
My favorite
going
old
to-
ointment smelling old man.
Excuse me. Don't mind me. Excuse me. Coming through.
Cadavers are dead.
Disengaging. Disengaging. Disengaging.
Here comes the sun. Do do do.
Cadaverous.
We're trying to find her.
Cadaverous will. Oh, hello, Gislin.
Okay,
Oh, yes, I
Cadaverous
found you.
Cadaverous can see me anyway because he doesn't use dark vision, except he can't see me because it's dark.
So Cadaverous, what you didn't see, but that TOA did, is that much in the same manner as the creatures that ran, as Aurelia ran away from the shadows, they all kind of, the creature here and here seem to have done the same.
The vision is based on movement.
Okay, Cadaverous didn't notice this as he was past
No,
them when they were
no.
turning.
But I saw it.
Cadaverous will hide behind the statue. That is all.
Aurelia.
Can do it.
Noom.
You know, when you say that, I picture Kung Fu Hustle old lady running like a cartoon.
I am going to take some attacks at advantage. If I can remember what the shortcut is. That's disadvantage. Is it shift? It is.
Shift is advantage.
It'll be a
And you
25.
did not need it because it was an easy hit.
Bonk.
13 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
13 is good. It does seem to still exist, but it is. But Jesse had knocked down a good amount of it already.
Here is the second one. More.
More.
Less.
It does not matter. As if it were once again a creature at 2 hit points doesn't continue to exist.
I give Jesse a thumbs up.
I'm so glad.
And then I check the wording of a feature.
Aha!
One moment.
You're like, ha!
I think I can do something, but I don't remember.
Today's Unnatural Pause is brought to you by Monk Features. Monk Features. They're not always
Monkeys.
I heard monkeys.
monkeys.
Today's
I
pause is
have
brought
to
to you by
spend
monkeys.
right. I have to spend a key point.
All right, now that you were down to a bit, what are we at key point wise, just
Fight
for
the boss
curiosity's
soon.
sake?
At 9 key points.
9 left?
9 left. I am going to spend a key point, and I'm at 8.
Got him.
Oh, I thought you were much lower.
I haven't been using them. And I'm gonna make two radiant sunbolt attacks at a creature within 30 feet, which is going to be. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Sorry. my character sheet got like stuck to my cursor. So I'm gonna go and do 2 of them at this boy who is within 30 feet. Radiant sunbolt. 22.
Hit.
6.
Okay.
Second.
They don't have the vulnerability, so it does take 6, but it doesn't take more.
17 plus
Hit.
1d4. Okay. 18. 10.
Ah, good, good. And that one does seem to also look very reduced now.
And that will be the end of my turn.
TOA.
I'm going to swing at. Remind me what happened with that one with the yellow dot on it?
It used its visage. It used its
gotcha, okay.
fear.
I'm gonna
Everyone-
swing at this one that didn't try to act scary yet. Because I
Okay.
know it could. dang, I wish there was a way to easily re-roll this other than going to the sheet and then finding it. Anyway. Spiritual weapon.
The spiritual weapon will do 6 points of force damage to it.
Okay, cool. How does it look after that?
Does it?
It looks like almost completely obliterated. The fact that there's a presence there is almost in question. It is very close.
Okay. Just because I'm really scared of getting scared, I will use another sacred flame on this one. Tio is just like pew, pew, pew.
Okay, so Sacred Flame, it is a dexterity saving throw,
Mhm.
and the Spirit Guardian has a +1. But you're not cadaverous, so it's likely to fail. Let's see.
Don't say that.
It failed.
Okay. My Roll20 is really laggy, so I don't know the answer until like 3 seconds after you guys say
I'm
it.
sorry, hold on. It failed.
Thank you. Whenever I roll a really low number and you guys go, I'm like still waiting for it to roll the dice.
That
I'm
one
like,
is obliterated.
Okay, that's good. I'm done.
Excellent. The last of the Guardian Spirit, aka Dragonborn Ghosts, will slide towards you, TOA. I would
Slide
like
to the
you to make a DC 13 charisma saving throw.
Here we go. There's no way that Tio can make this. All right.
I made it.
You are not possessed.
How does it feel having a not possessed cleric?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Travis is
Good.
behind the statue.
Your mind would be torn to pieces.
That's why he hid. That's why he hid, just in case.
The creature has finished its turn, having failed again. The party has been very resilient this time against the ghost actions. We are at Gryffindor's turn.
Wonder who could be measuring out the distance from Cadaverous.
I can't do it.
Oh, the Griffin. Yes, the Griffin will finally be allowed off the steps and will make 2 attacks.
Please, Griffin, do the stuff. It's embarrassing to attack without advantage.
A 15 strikes it, but also a 13 strikes it.
Yeah, Griffin,
Hell yeah.
What?
get some.
So, even with resistance, it's going to take 10 points and then 5 points. And we are out of rounds.
Hey.
The Griffin is disappointed as its meal disappears.
It does.
So it turns to Tio. It starts
Well,
feasting.
remember, the ground is still littered with overly stepped on zombie
Yeah, but
darts.
they're zombies though. Those don't look good. But Tio,
What?
nothing.
What
There's no
about
more-
me?
There's no more
To
of this.
eat. You look good to eat.
Because you're like a sheep, you know? Yeah, exactly.
And Cadaverous, you turned off your light, but I didn't update the token.
I didn't turn my light off.
You didn't.
Nope.
Oh, I
You
thought
thought
you had.
about it.
Thought about it.
Well, good enough then.
I'm guessing Bless is probably done.
Bless is finished when Jesse's rage finished the first time, because they were both cast on that first round.
I actually technically didn't rage the first round with Jesse. I raged the second round, but it's
True.
I technically
very
don't
true.
care. It's still done,
Also true.
and we're going to remove all of the turn orders. And now the temperature starts slowly rising again, back from that unnatural chill of being close to those ethereal creatures. Plus the heat of battle. It's not like you were uncomfortable. It wasn't some sort of cold damage aura, but it certainly was something you noticed. And the quiet once again takes over. The only thing you can hear is the movements and mannerisms of your party members. crypt itself seems very still now.
Is everyone
So,
alright?
let's go.
Cadavers, did you see any sort of weird machines when you were hanging out with
What?
No, never. Yes.
Or did you
there was
have
a-
any sort of weird machinations?
There were both of those.
what exactly did you
Macaroons? What'd you
do
say?
with Maglin?
Well,
Machinations.
we sat and talked in candlelight. Some wine was shared.
Mac and
Did you
cheese
share more than wine?
Wait a second. No, you didn't say. Never mind. You can have all the wine you want.
Thank you.
Just watch out for your liver.
Watch out for your face. Anyway.
Wow, touche.
Right. I'm gonna go find more combat.
Did you secretly murder him?
No.
Just saw him, Jesse.
I knew that.
I studied his rituals and his magic and his very impressive machinery and physique. He's trying to. He's found a way to take the magical essence out of something. By magical essence, I mean soul goop. And maybe put it into something else. I think he wants to drain the gem that he has. He has a gem, by the way.
Where is it?
To make space for Imbaran. And then he'll put the magic goop of the first gem into him because he's greedy and wants some magic goop. And then he'll put Imbaran in the gem. But I think we could do the same with my wife. We just need the body.
Your wife's body.
Well, it's probably rotted away.
That's
Wait.
disgusting, Cadavers.
That's
But I understand your name now.
Multiple things have happened in this conversation that I don't really want to unpack right now.
well, understand that if you don't unpack them now, you'll never unpack them.
I'm okay with that, actually.
Very good. Let's move on.
I'm not.
What are you eating? Where did you get that?
Jesse, put the zombie leg down.
Oh, she's unstoppable.
Here's my pocket.
Just eating like porridge out of her hand.
Pocket porridge.
If he eats the magic goop, does that make him an aspect?
No.
He's
And you
just
have
a
his word on
regular
this?
ass at that point.
He's
Yes,
already that.
Your high perception,
Yeah, I'm listening. For
starting to pick up this, the kind of movement that would be akin to a zombie beyond these doors. Though you don't see, you can still see parts of what's beyond the doors. The doors are a bit ajar. Sorry. And they are not revealing any zombies, but you are pretty sure motion is nearby.
Because then I've never understood what the hand gestures mean. You don't explain them.
Which
You're like
one
Peter
should you do?
Quill in,
Do it again. That means move forward.
In Avengers. He's like, "Ugh," they all just walk by.
And also, you shouldn't talk whenever she starts doing hand gestures
Why not?
because she's doing them for a reason.
What reason?
There's something up there.
She's a bunny. No?
No,
Well,
no, I
I'm-
saw the ears.
I'm going to be honest with you. I did a destructive wave and it's very loud. They probably know we're here.
These old doors look like they are not just open, but a bit unaligned. So moving them would require scraping along the ground in that really loud and obnoxious manner. Like, if you want, you can attempt to slip on by if you're not wearing heavy armor, should be a problem slipping through the open crack.
I will attempt to do such thing.
The griffin's looking sideways at it and then running over Aurelia, apparently.
So I can just move through if I don't have heavy armor?
Right, you can slip through, but you have to go to the direct south one.
If I'm wearing a
Stop following me with the torch so I can be invisible and see what's forward.
Well, maybe if you used your words instead of hand gestures, I would know that.
Wait, why does your night vision not kick in here? Is your night vision kicked in? Do you see the square? Okay, then I need to refresh. Sometimes the dynamic lighting layer it shows.
You guys ready to go in rounds yet?
Oh yeah. We're good.
I am attempting to move forward quietly as well. I don't know if that's
Please roll a stealth. Yeah, it updated upon my refresh. I guess if you sit too long on the page, it just knows what it knows.
I'll use my inspiration because it's going to go away anyway. 28 is better.
Make sure to take off blesses. I'll have to do another one if you guys want it again.
So is there a door to the south of me and then both directions?
Correct. There are 3 doorways. The movement that you hear is in, unfortunately, all 3.
All right. And the door, can I inspect it to see if it looks trapped, locked?
Yes, you can use an inspection. Investigation. This doorway does appear to be a nice stone-worked door. There's old wood paneling in the stone frame, but it is clearly only for aesthetics, as the main structure is all stone. But that being said, it's not like the wooden ones before where it's askew and scraping. You feel that it is not locked. You do not see any traps, or at least obvious ones. You believe you can open this door.
I'll try to quietly open it.
Okay. Are you currently in dim light before you do that?
No, because Cadaverous is an idiot.
Cadaverous is off to the side.
Although I don't know if the light is going through the door.
I cannot see you currently, so.
Right. The light, looking at Cadaverous's token, the light is correctly represented. So although you don't see that, it is, you are not illuminated by that light. Okay, so you begin to open the door. In it are some undead. Let me open up this.
Kelsey Freeze!
I know, right? So unbelievable.
It's just like a bar mitzvah in progress. You're just like, huh?
Dynamic lighting. Let me see it. Let me highlight this one. And if I can just move it away, I will. Does that dynamically change it? It does.
Yes. I don't see any undead, though.
The undead are on the wrong layer, so 1 second.
It's a nice bottle.
Nope, wait. Okay. Make sure these are in squares. There we go. When I populate, I just throw sheets. Looking at these undead creatures, they're not, and I'm going to use this Dragonborn token again to represent a different type, but they're not ethereal at all. They are absolutely
ethereal,
physical, and strangely necrotically animate. You might recognize these creatures as whites. And there are 2 varieties here of whites.
It's like bird watching, but with whites.
Oh, that's
There's a ruby crested red white out there.
Are you saying that a swallow?
An unladen swallow.
It's not a matter where he grips it. So, the whites have not taken notice of you, as they appear to be kind of almost stationary. You can tell that they are animate, though. They do once in a while kind of cant and move their heads, looking from side to side. The door is open, so all of their focus goes to the door, but they did not see you, so they remain patiently waiting. Two of the whites appear to have begun casting spells. Then you moved off to the side.
Oh, if they cast spells, then that should theoretically...
It would be more of a held action ready situation. They are casting something. If you want to go into combat, if you feel that that's something that would trigger your reaction, we can roll into initiative. But if you want, they wouldn't have noticed you, and you can easily just extract yourself to the.
All right, it's fine.
To where
I'm
you
kind of
go.
curious what they're casting. I think it's kind of cute. It's power word killing Aurelia.
You guys got those cute little spells. Oh god, fireball 10th level.
Yeah. It's like, how do you have 10th level spells? It's not even a thing.
Just a white thing.
They just have like the DM's guild patch on their thing. You're like, oh no!
They have unimaginable power.
open a cloak and it's like chubby penguin and slippery penguin come out. All right. This is also a door.
It is a door.
Can I?
And it's much in the same.
Can I do literally the same
manner.
thing? Inspect and stuff and.
You may do literally the same thing.
All right, and I will open it.
Okay, as you open this door, it is. Oh wait. What size?
Guys, I'm going to cut down the amount of times we're rolling initiative here.
I need to go to the not the GM layer, the dynamic lighting layer. Let's move this out of the way.
This is the strategy where you run through the entire dungeon and aggro everything, and then you run back to a favorable point.
And then everybody AoEs it.
Okay. At this point, this one starts immediately moving forward toward the door that's opening,
Right.
and I need initiative rolls.
All right.
Gislin with
Too slow.
25. I'm over here rolling 19s. I'm like, maybe I have. No, not even close.
I rolled a 19 as well.
Not even close. One of my initiatives rolled a 20. I've rolled a 20 and a 19. Actually, I rolled 20 and a 17, and then the adjustments made it a little higher, but still not close. Gislin, the white that's moving forward is moving forward with a lot of purpose, as if, what the hell? But you are too quick for it. This is your turn.
Bonus action, hunters mark him.
Bloop.
Or her.
On the face.
And
It's called it.
I will... I'm invisible to it. Yes, no, maybe?
Hunter's mark. That's probably... Oh, I don't know. A boot.
Yep. So, I'm invisible, but next to it... yes?
You are...
I will regular...
What is its senses? Yes. Every creature in D&D is either dark vision or not, and I'd have to say most of them are.
Yep.
Just most all creatures.
It's a real
dark
good
vision.
ability. It's just you're invisible all the time unless you're not dark. All right, I'll shoot it with
But you moved your bonus action. You took an action against it. Should that be subtle, or should it be aware of your presence? It wouldn't matter if you're invisible anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
go
it
right
matters.
ahead.
All right, regular longbow this one.
Pew!
Oh,
And
Tio.
Tio's in. Welcome.
My
I was like, You said
Roll
regular
20.
longbow, and I see a 4. I'm like, how is that possible?
I
My
can't.
roll 20
I
from
can't roll any lower than a 12 on a regular longbow.
As you can see.
You have nobody in the area with which to fumble upon. So I will allow for you to continue on as if this were a normal miss.
All right. Second attack on him.
Okay.
We'll do that plus
Why am I out of order?
this plus this. These are abysmal rolls. What is that? 18.
Does
20,
sneak attack
23.
happen?
I need to have I only need to have advantage on it. Oh, I don't have an advantage though.
Correct.
So sneak attack does not happen. So 12.
So 12 points of damage is accounted for from this creature. 1, 2, 12. It is magical, so I don't have to worry about that. Yep. Excellent.
I'm not done yet. I am going to step away from it. Which,
Stepping away will provoke. It's aware of you. It will
Yeah.
take its disadvantage reaction. Really? Sorry, that should be with disadvantage. I will just roll a normal one again. 14.
14 will miss.
Okay.
Right. And I will shoot that white again. This time with advantage. And I will sharpshooter it. No, I'll just regular attack it. And this is good because I haven't used sneak attack yet. So that, and then 2 hunter's marks, and then 2 sneak attacks, and then 2 dread ambushers. Just let me know if I can stop at any point. So that's Jesus. 26 plus 14 is 40, 43, 49, plus another
Feels a little optimized.
15.
Go on.
So that's only 64 in that shot.
All right. I'm not going to feel bad for whatever happens here on in. That one is absolutely destroyed, clearly.
All right. And I will go 10.
That's a lot of damage.
15. Why isn't this working? 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh. Get ready, Aurelia.
Oh, what's going on?
40, and
What am I getting ready for?
oh, you'll
Why is she
see.
counting?
For the repercussions.
What's Giston? What's coming?
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Okay.
It won't be
Isn't
fun.
we're literally in hell.
I
By the
mean,
way,
at
the
this
turn order
point, we
is
might
not in
as well
order.
just get a summer home here. I mean,
You're
we're here
right.
so often.
Why isn't it ordered? What happened?
I think it's because I get 2 initiatives and I rolled a low number and then a high number. So it put me down and then just changed it.
Okay. Is it correct for you now, Jesse?
Yes.
Okay. So Gislin has gone. The whites will go. The traditional whites will take movement actions. Having had a glimpse, they are speaking to each other in Draconic, much like any living creature might, and says, for those who can understand Draconic, something about, I saw that one that way. And the whites will react accordingly. 2, 3. What's their move
Go, Aurelia
speed?
tank, go.
4,
I don't want
Yeah.
this.
5,
Dash into action.
6.
Don't worry, I counted.
2,
You're
3, 4, 5, 6. That one has been destroyed. This one. 1 free item interaction. Open the door. Which is the enemy fighting layer up. There we go. Back to the object token. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of the whites will take combat dodge actions as they have. Oh no, they have longbows. Here.
Wait a minute.
Well,
They don't have sharpshooter though.
1, 2, 3. Let's see which one. This one should be able to see anyone in a straight line, or really anyone. But everyone else is going to shoot. So Aurelia, you're going to get shot just by bows twice because you are the closest one. And they don't know that you have an amazing feature for this.
I can only use it once.
Well, hopefully you only have to use it once. They're only +4 to hit anyway.
We're currently trying to bait you to waste your key points.
No, it's just a reaction, I think.
The first
Just a
one
reaction.
doesn't
It does not.
come close. The second one, 12, doesn't come close. So the other one will take this, keep the sword out, and they will come. That's their entire movement. But unfortunately, due to the rolling, also on the initiative order is the other type of white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here is an Eldritch Blast coming at you, Aurelia. It's called a Grave Bolt, but it's
Now this
a
I
necrotic version
cannot
of Eldritch Blast.
deflect.
Yeah, it's an energy type weapon, or in this case, a spell. And it attacks with it twice. Oh, I should have read the multi-attack for the other ones. I'm good at reading.
That would have been smart.
It would have been good. Anyway,
Yeah,
here's an
would've been-
attack for you,
pretty good.
Aurelia. Being left out to dry, but you still have pretty good. And by the way, I'm going to give you superior cover as the doors are indeed mostly closed.
And that's a +5.
It is +5. Not that a 9 comes close anyway, but just to let you know what they'd need.
Noted.
Here's the second. Here's the second shot. Does a 23 hit you at
Not
+5?
not with cover.
Fantastic. This one will move into position and do the same thing. There's a 24.
A 24 does hit.
Wow.
Wow.
It's only 6 points of
Wow.
That is
necrotic
my
damage.
adjusted armor class.
Wow.
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 Stop. Wow. I mean, stop. Damn it. You tricked me. So, and indeed, the last one will not move into a position. I don't believe he can move into a position to fire it at 1, 2. He can. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait. Crap. Better. And we'll also take double shots.
Still with cover.
Yeah, absolutely with cover.
Nope. Yup.
It's unbelievable. Hello, Climby
Aurelia
Cat.
has a good
Welcome
tank.
back.
Good tank is Aurelia. She's gonna take all the shots.
Aurelia is
for
tanking
me.
really well. Jesse. Gilson comes running back into the torchlight. Gilson's like, they're coming. Aurelia goes, what? And then you just see hails of arrows and spells hit the door. And then finally, 2 of the spells impacting upon Aurelia, who had just to dodge too many things in one focus. As Gilson stands directly behind Aurelia, as Aurelia takes the brunt of all the damage and focus. So, yes, we all kind of see you. But it is your turn now. And one is in the doorway. And that one has, of course, done the classic draw sword, free action drop, item action to draw the sword. So that one has a long sword up.
I'm muted. I'm gonna open the door.
I
Not
just thought you were
asking.
thinking.
I'm just doing it. Is that a action?
It is a free item interaction to move the
Cool.
door. It is squeaky and loud. Had you done it first, they may have come through the doors themselves. But since Gizlin decided to be snicky, it was no problem. Let me remove / move the dynamic lighting layer from what you're doing. You've opened up this large
And
area.
I will
Done.
bonus action rage,
Okay, that is good.
and I will action attack.
What kind of attack before you roll?
Recklessly.
Okay.
Great axe, magical. Making
Now,
sure that-
traditionally, Casey was having you rate after or in between.
Well, that's all right. That's on par.
Consistent.
25.
25, and it's going to be forced to use its reaction, which is to take damage.
Oh, okay. That's good. And I
Oh.
will
11. Yes. Ow! Ow! Like... Whoa, bitch!
Ooh, ow. She did not like that.
Don't come back to me like we're lovey.
It's like, ah!
She's like, stab! Then she won't let go, and then she yells at me. Sorry. Cat drama.
Cat rage.
Drama. I missed
second
the last...
attack. It's
The
okay.
cat raged is a bonus action.
Boom! That's a crit.
Hey, I got this thing. I don't remember what it does, but I have it. So hold on. One sec.
The thing
It's
that lets you
called-
make an extra attack with a bonus action if you crit.
No, this one's called Brutal Critical. I cannot do that other one because I've already bonus actioned. And on this one,
Boom.
I roll an additional weapon die.
So you may roll the crit as
Yes.
normal, but then roll an additional weapon die on top of it.
Yes. Wait, did it do it? It
Not
did.
yet.
Aha!
Did it?
It did not.
No, it didn't.
It just rolled the crit.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That's just the crit. What is this? Oh, a D12? I don't even know what my... Just ignore that. +8.
Okay. So you did 11 at first, and then 3 more for 14, and then 8 more for 22, and then 11 more for 33, and then 13 more for 46 points of damage, taking it from full to dead.
Cool.
Blah!
Hold the door, Jesse. It's a smart. Let Aurelia take most of the shots.
All right. Just so you know, that's not
It's
really...
like you have a red cape, and you're like,
You know,
"Ah."
no, wait,
And then
I
behind it's Aurelia's like, huh?
I forgot. Hold on. Like,
There's
I
no
don't have
forgetting.
to, like, listen. Or
anyone?
I can listen, but I can do something different, and I can do that.
Whoa. Did you have enough movement? Because you're going to have stepped into the corner.
Yeah, I've got 40 feet. It's alright.
Okay.
Oh, that's true, you do. So then you dance out, and you're like, wait a minute.
I
And then
forgot
you
who
go
I was
charging
playing.
back in.
For a second, I thought I was Akira. I don't know.
That's years ago.
Is it?
Ollie,
There was a character in between Akira and this one.
I don't
There were
remember that
multiple
character.
characters.
Yes. So anyway, you go running in, And all of them seem to focus on you as possible prey and also for revenge for their fallen comrade.
The Griffin
The
turns and looks
Griffin.
at Cadaverous, and then at Jesse in a "did she just run in" kind of way. Cadaverous gives a small nod. The Griffin lowers his head and ends its turn.
Griffin cannot squeeze. Too much stuff in the way. Aurelia.
Okay.
With the arrows coming in so poorly, you thought this will be easy. And then two of those, what are they called? Grave bolts. I see what they've done there. The grave bolts did manage to find some purchase, so you have to deal with that. You still have a reduced strength score just in case that comes back into play for any reason. And, you know.
Standing there. I'm going to make 2 radiant bolt attacks at the right directly in front of me.
Did you call that a right?
How do you pronounce it?
White.
There's no
White.
R, so
oh,
it's
there isn't an R.
it's
I
like-
thought there was an R.
no.
No, it's a wicked.
Okay, the Wicket.
It just sits funny to me. Okay, so you blastificate the first one. Its armor class is in the low
28.
teens, so you hit
9 points.
9. It doesn't have a vulnerability, but it's certainly affected by radiant damage, and 24 hits.
8.
9 and 8 is 17 as you've burned into its undead flesh. It
I
seems to
sure
react
have.
it screeches out in pain. In that undead yell, where it's like synthesized yell through some sort of moving magic. Can't do it for real. But yeah.
Okay, and then I am going to
It
go.
goes, wow.
Wow.
It just goes, ow.
10. 15.
Aurelia's like, guess it's right there!
You get hit by something!
Cadaverous applauds Aurelia, and then throws a fireball at the back wall. Not even kidding, doing that.
Okay,
So
the back wall where the ogres are? Gotcha. Could you link where...
It's landing here.
No, that's
and
the front wall.
So it's landing here.
Can't
and
go
it's-
that way.
It's 20 feet in all directions from here,
Fantastic.
Going around
including
corners.
including stuff around corners. And
So give me the exact
this?
single point.
it's here.
Well, that's a full square. I need one corner of that.
Oh, you need a corner.
Yes, because if it's an even number
Do a bottom
radius,
corner.
it wouldn't be bumped by a whole square in each
it would
direction.
probably be here.
Okay, so using that corner. Fantastic. And a pretty decent roll, I think. Lots of 6s and 5s.
1-1.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty
not bad at all.
above average.
The DC is 17, so we'll start with the whites that are on the table, which are only 2 now. Normal ones.
Everything is saved.
No surprise
everything.
there. Yes,
Everything
they will,
is saving.
they will take 17 each. And I'll just do that right now. Wait, 16.
16.
I'm not good at numbers. Minus 16. Minus 16. And then the other type of whites will take their saving throws, and they will have something very similar.
Thank God. Motherfucker. Motherfucker.
It's okay.
Thank
There we go.
God.
So
Fucking
1,
bullshit.
2. All right, so this one takes 17.
It's like a 25% chance, too.
This one will take 33. This one will take 17. And
Had
this one will take
1, 2,
33.
3, 4, 5, 6. I've had 2 fails out of like 11 that are 25% or less. Ridiculous.
Look, you're not Tia, where they always fail.
Just ridiculous. Bullshit.
So-
You have a sweet face.
Oh wow, that was still great damage. Aurelia. Wow, isn't this a mighty fine
Oh,
wall?
I'm sorry. Did Jesse roll?
I did.
Yes,
and I
Jesse
accounted
rolled.
for my
So you
damage.
took the half damage. Excellent.
I took the
half,
half,
Half
and
and
the half.
half.
Well, yes, that's
Cada-
Cadavers, I do
6?
still have a bardic inspiration.
It only lasts for 10 minutes.
okay.
It's 8, actually,
I wasn't-
Casey. It's 8.
I wasn't
minutes?
No, 8
Oh,
damage.
the yeah.
I wasn't
16.
inspiring you. I was just commenting on how out of the way this place is. You know, avoiding all those missiles and such. Good
Yes,
choice.
thank you.
You're welcome.
I should just
The end of my turn.
shut the doors and then wait like 4 turns and then open them and be like, "Good job, Jesse."
All right, TOA, at the end of the round, and for the players' note, we will take a break at the end of this round. We are going a bit long on our break turn. It's the
5
middle
minutes.
of...
5
Well,
minutes.
normally, if it were 8:30, that would imply the 4-hour game time, but we're going with 3.5 hours lately. So,
Oh, I
technically
see.
8:15.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that sounds good to me. I'm trying to see.
Either
into
way,
the
TOA,
doors.
your turn.
Does the lich have half cover if I try to fire at it through this door?
Did you
What?
find
What?
the lich? Okay, well,
Lich.
hold on. Let me get that on.
No,
on
no,
the
no,
board
no,
real
no, no,
quick.
no.
He doesn't know what a lich is like. It could be a lich for all he knows.
Oh, wait, we actually-
Great.
Could we be fighting a lich
Potentially.
at the end? At the end of this? No, I can't remember
At the
how
end of
like,
the
crazy they are.
campaign,
I
they
can't remember how
have, they
crazy
have
they
9th
are.
level spells, Beth.
Yeah,
Did
Yeah,
you
but-
not remember when Tempered got power word killed?
Okay,
Yeah, but
so
we
we'll put
were-
that
we-
guy right there.
hold on, we were lower level than this campaign when we fought.
Oh, hey, he
Uh,
You know,
looks
an
like,
undead is important if it has a
Not
high
when we
power.
fought the
he
Lich.
looks
You were
like
level
Vader with his helmet
17.
off.
We were level 17.
Yeah, you were.
He looks like any
That was the
human
last
that's
fight of
actually in
the
the
campaign.
Warhammer
We were level 17.
universe.
Yeah,
He's
you
just
were.
angry and undead.
I mean, let me check.
I like how you had him ready. Oh, he was just in the assets folder. Anyway, do I have half cover if I fire at the white through the door, or is it?
The white will enjoy some cover.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Yes,
I
the
said
door
he,
is
but-
very difficult to fire through.
We're level
because-
15.
15.
15.
Oh, I'm sorry. The
Awesome.
door's been completely opened. That's gone.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm good to just.
Jesse went
Right down
through
the-
like a wrecking sphere.
Okay, I couldn't see until now,
Where'd
so
Tio go?
am I able to tell, how
He's literally hiding.
the white looks in front of me?
I'm sorry. I'm very do you want to take a medicine check as your standard action to determine the white's physical health and
I do
well-being?
not.
Okay.
I don't.
Well, then you
Um,
look at it, the white's definitely taken fire damage.
Okay. That's good to know. I am going to.
Where are you, by the way?
Underneath
Can
Gislin.
you guys
Where-
not see me?
Right. So Gislin and you are sharing a square on our screens.
You were just one square over a second ago.
No, Gislin was directly behind Aurelia and hasn't moved.
She was right here.
Just refresh. It happens all the time.
Gotcha.
Refresh.
It happens some of the time.
Yeah. Well, it
No.
happened to me a lot.
Everyone on the stream, don't buy Spectrum Internet if you can avoid it.
Whoa, whoa,
Please.
whoa, whoa! We're not doing sponsors and/or anti-sponsors.
I am breaking the law in order to beg you to not buy it.
I don't like mine
So
either.
bad.
I will break the law to make sure you don't purchase things.
I will break into
Genuinely
your home and
awful.
unwire your internet.
I will kill a whole lot of people to make sure that you don't buy it.
Murder in this case is justifiable.
No joke. Every time you play, it drops me from Roll20 like between 8 to 20 times. It's insane. It is awful. Okay. I am going to be
I think I know what the common link here is.
just Roll20.
Yeah.
No, it's not Roll20. Roll20, we love you.
We do Roll20. That's why I was confused.
It's you. If you link a spell or
Holly, are
action,
you okay?
You think my head? You think my head is so dense that it blocks the internet from arriving
Yeah.
at my computer? My skull is almost that thick, but not that thick.
I've lost track of this conversation.
Okay, I am going to fire.
Holly's
Oh
in
my
tears.
gosh, there's so many people that I couldn't see before. Okay, I'm going to fire a guiding bolt at this one right here because I
can't even look at the screen right now. This is too entertaining. All right, so you're firing at the one directly south. Go right ahead.
Yes.
Go right ahead. A 22 will strike for 12 points of radiant damage.
How does it look?
Now, to give you a little bit of optimism as we go into the break, is it had 12 hit points.
Wow.
Actually, let me bring that back and just do the X because it is a physical body. There we go.
Okay. Amazing.
Amazing.
And then I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon at the 3rd level. Just one second.
You could probably drag it down from the north.
I actually deleted it. Hang on.
Oh,
I'm going to cast it right here.
okay. Make sure you're accounting for all these leveled spells because you can't cast spiritual weapon after casting guiding bolt.
Oh, thank you. You're
One's
right.
not a, yeah. One's not
Never
a,
mind. Then
cantrip.
this spiritual weapon is not there.
right. You could
Bonus
really wish it was. That's fine.
thing. Well, I don't have any bonus actions that I can use, so I'm done.
Okay. Well, then we're going to go to the top of the round, but before we do, we're going to take a good break. We're at the 8:40 mark. We should have taken a break about a half hour ago or about 25 minutes. But stay tuned because there's more undead fun up ahead, whether it's the party becoming undead or whether they kill all the undead. We'll find out.
Cadabra really need your ointment then.
I don't have ointment.
What's happening to you? I'm undead. Give me some ointment. That'll fix that right up there. So, all right. Yeah, but that's fine. But you guys' idle chatter is always agony. It's just that's how it is.
You
This
Oh,
was-
we weren't idle.
You missed the extended robot sex metaphor.
Casey
was
put
a
us
lot
live,
of-
so everyone heard that.
Yeah. There's a
I'm
lot
aware.
of megabytes being sent in DMs right now.
They're actually very small photos.
So,
Okay, so we're
Only
gonna cover us.
144 by 144.
I know you want to
the battle rages on. Gislin, it is your turn.
All
Welcome
right.
back, everybody.
Kislin's
Get right back into it.
Fire some robot shots at them.
Okay, you have a disadvantage for the dumb voice.
All right.
Your inspiration's been revoked.
No, it's still there. I could just cancel. All right, I'll
It's
shoot.
a cursed inspiration. It's an
I'll
inspiration.
shoot
Never
my
use.
bow. I don't have
But it does
advantage
take the
anyway.
spot of an inspiration.
Because actually, I will get out of the light. If I go here, that will be outside of the light, right?
Blah.
Side of the light right.
Blah.
Why can't I click on my token?
Is it because somebody else is in the square?
No. 5, 10, 15,
Blah.
25. I assume I'm out of the light range now.
Well, let's take a look, shall we? Yes!
Get wrecked. Alright, I will bonus action move my hunter's mark to this goober face. And I will shoot my goober blocker at him.
Goober blocker.
Pew! 20?
Goober blocking. Well, very nice. Yeah, 20 hits, clearly.
I don't remember how meaty these chunkers were. I think they were meaty. I'll give him some sneak attack too. So that's only 25 plus 12 is 37 damage on that one.
37 damage. Ping, which one again?
This one.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and remove him as he's taken already full damage from Fireball.
Oh yeah, they got fireballed. Oh yeah.
Blip.
And I will shoot the first guy in line in there. Sharpshooter longbowage. 19.
19 will strike that one.
And on 19 on the damage.
That one is somehow still alive.
Boop.
Likely one of the ones that made it save.
Boop. 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 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I can't go there. I can only go. Since when did standing on people's squares become okay? I'm not going to do that.
You can't end squeezed unless they also accept that condition.
Do you want to squeeze with me to you? I'll send you a picture of my robot! Don't pretend like you didn't like it. I'm done with my turn, by the way.
I'm afraid of how much I liked it.
The white's
You
turn.
should be.
There's only one white that remains. This white will take its attack against you, Jesse. And it will, of course, be a life drain attack. Oh, and it has advantage because you were reckless.
That's the way she rolls.
We'll use the damage already rolled. Wow.
It rolled exactly
Okay.
the same.
So, 7 to hitting your armor class? No? 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 Oh, learn something new every day. Yeah, that white is like, well, that's just the worst thing ever. And we'll then take a attack of opportunity.
Give it a wallop.
You don't have to.
But I will.
Nice.
We'll take 16 more. It will flee into the room. And, like the coward it is, it will shut the door.
Shut the door. Keep out the devil.
Okay. I will move the other one a bit back. Okay, and the others will move.
I wish I could see what's going on. I can't.
That's the point. In the
Ah.
darkness.
Does Jesse even have light to see in there?
No,
Nope.
Jesse's light's gone.
Jesse! You saw everything briefly, really brightly for like
Jesse, it is your turn. You've been
fireball.
left in the dark.
If that's the case, it's wrong. Because I can see.
Oh no. Quick, remember everything that you saw.
The only, could you refresh? Because the only thing that you should see is north of you. And when I hit your
Refreshing?
token and do a check, it also shows me that you can only see what's north of you.
One sec.
So if I'm to believe roll20, which is
Well-
about 60-40.
This is dim, 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 dim. I can see a sliver.
I don't even see what you're pinging right now.
Oh. Ping again. All this is dim.
Right, but it's only because it was lit and it's no longer lit. You don't see a creature, do you?
Dead ones.
Really? You shouldn't.
I see all this.
That's weird. Jesse, I'm gonna remove your token and bring it back into the fray. You're at 63, just in case it goes different. Jesse, I deleted your character sheet.
Mm,
I did not.
that's
Blue.
good.
You still
It's
see those
still there.
bodies?
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna share on Discord what I see from your token that should be correct, and don't know what else to say about it. Jesse, you're gonna have to pretend because you cannot see anything past this. And this is what I see on Discord. I can't share it to the stream, but that's what you should see currently.
Oh, I don't.
How are you cheating? You
Don't
don't
ask
have...
me. I have no
I'm
idea.
gonna select night vision. I'm gonna give you night vision, then I'm gonna take it away.
I know that thing disappeared though, and I heard a door shut.
You heard multiple movement to the south of you, and yeah, the door definitely shut. So that's what you're aware of. You still see everything, huh?
Yeah.
Odd.
All
I
right.
knew you were a hacker. I could tell.
I'm glad somebody could.
You don't seem
All right.
glad.
This is what I would do anyway, because I saw it move out of my melange because I hit it.
Yeah, you should have actually had that attack because when I view everything, there's no lighting issues at all. I'm the DM, I see everything. I have to select specific tokens. I gave that to you, so it's no problem. It would be fine. You'd be aware of it moving away. You could still take it at disadvantage. I'm pretty sure you would have hit it.
Yeah, it would've been
So
18.
we're not going to go backwards, but we are going to
Okay.
say that it is completely in the dark.
Well, I'm gonna move towards where I know the door was.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a dead body.
Well, you definitely step on it and feel it, and although you shouldn't see it on your screen, you do for some reason. Cheater.
That
but
was me feeling it.
you've
I'll
now
bounce a little bit.
you come to a doorway. What I need you to do is make a saving throw against hold person, which was a readied action by the creature that is in your line of sight that you shouldn't be able to see, but might.
I don't see any alive ones, so no.
Okay, so somewhere not inside
Over
the door.
rainbow.
this hits you.
Nailed it.
Okay.
I finally failed the wisdom save.
Okay, so you did finally fail. The DC was higher than 9. You are now held for upwards of 1 minute. TOA in Draconic, you hear simply a yell. It's held! Held one! Jesse, your turn is effectively over.
Okay. Paralyzed.
Also, Jesse, I've removed you from the moved you from the turn order because I removed your token. So let's add you back in.
Deleted you from the game.
What were you at? Let's
Uninstalled
say
the
you were
operating
at.
system on your computer.
I think I was at 18.
That seems reasonable. And so we're just gonna go back to descending order. Bloop 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 bloop. It is Dolphin Dog's turn.
DD.
Are you just logging in now?
Okay.
I see all the
I'm-
flashing screens.
I was switching tabs back, yes. I mean, you can't do anything. So honestly, just skip all. Actually, no,
I will
you can't
continue.
do. Yeah, just skip all Griffin's turn.
Okay, Aurelia.
These doors are closed.
No, those doors have been Jesse'd open. I'm going to check my dynamic lighting, make sure that's correct. They
Funny.
should have been. Yeah, they've been opened.
25. 30.
Squish, squish, squish. Send that one to the back. There you go.
I guess.
Stepping on bodies.
Squish. 35.
Squish
Chose the wrong
again.
direction.
It does appear that the other one is on the hallway going that way.
I couldn't see around the corner.
That's good. That's good. That was the 50-50. We'll put that one to the back as well. There you go. Now we can see the character. Hello, cat.
45.
Don't stab me.
50.
She's like, I will
And-
stab you.
I see a blockage in the hallway. Is that a door?
Okay, so right here next to the token, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the map showing the door, but the dynamic lighting has shown that door to be open.
Okay. So I can see him. And
You can
so I
absolutely.
will.
He's the one that has held Jesse because there's no other ones in the area.
I will pew pew with Radiant Sunbolt. Here comes the first one. I will take a second
Here
one.
comes the
Oh, wait.
You're not blessed.
I'm not
will
blessed.
wait.
I'm so
I
sorry.
will wait though.
But I have a bardic inspiration.
Okay,
which
could
I
you
will
remove
expend.
the blessed token
I
because
will.
the wings are lies.
They are lies.
That's a pretty beefy.
How is 18?
How does 18 look? 18 looks like it changes the miss to a hit.
Excellent. Okay, well,
Sorry.
Oh.
My throat.
I'll take it. Does that force a concentration check at least?
Of course it does, as all damage does. And I will make that concentration check, which is a Constitution saving throw. Or in this case, just the Constitution score. Did it not roll?
Did not roll for me.
Not roll.
I will click it again. We will take the first if 2 come through.
Oh.
Hey.
Well. Jesse, you're
Well,
no
well,
longer
well.
held.
Here comes a second one.
Here comes the
Here
sun.
goes the second one.
Let's go, Dora.
Okay.
You have rolled a 1. You are next to Jesse. But Jesse's behind you, so
Jesse
that
is
would not be in
behind.
your
I'm
firing
clearly.
arc. You're clear. You're good. I just wanted to bring it up that you were
Okay.
close to shooting a friend.
And I will end my turn.
Yes. I shall never shy away from the opportunity to have you hit your friends because I had a gnome once, and he was the target of many.
Oh my
An
god,
arrow from
Marius
the-
got
So anyway.
hit so many times.
He did.
Poor guy.
Aurelia is done. Cadaverous going down.
What's
This is
going
order
on?
8.
At least when I hit him, I made sure nobody else could hit him again.
Oh, life. I could
Because
do
he
it
gets
again.
disintegrated. It's dust.
I could do it one more time. But Cadaverous looks to Gislin for permission.
To what?
I could throw another one.
Jesse and Aurelia?
It's just Aurelia.
What?
Jesse.
I heard that.
Jesse's in there. Aurelia's in there. The door is closed. I don't know who are you
Jesse's
shooting?
fire retardant, I believe.
Wait,
is
did
the
the
point.
door get closed again after Aurelia went in?
I didn't close.
Shouldn't have been, no.
The door below Jesse.
The
is
door's
closed.
open. As you can tell from the light that you're looking through, Cadaverous, or at least hopefully on your screen is correct, you should see that the corners are where you can see through.
I don't see anything.
What?
Let me. Not talking to you. I'm role playing. Please. Step off.
I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back on this one. All right.
20. You know what? They've got it handled. Cadaverous will close the door.
Wait,
You
don't
have closed the door.
No. Cadaverous has closed the door. Cadaverous has closed the door.
Cadaverous stops closing the door.
Cadaverous on this turn. Can't see anything. Nothing I can do.
T-Way.
Dang. I really can't see anything, and I really don't want to go in there.
There's one
So-
right here.
I can't see. Cadavers, can I get around you?
I'm in the corner.
Okay, I need to relive my page.
Can I get
You're literally,
put
you're
in
literally in the
corner?
doorway. You're literally in the doorway right there.
No, I'm in the corner here
Okay.
for me.
I just need to reload every minute or so. I think.
Your shit is bugged, Holmes.
Hey, I'm
Sherlock.
glad
Yes.
you're not in the doorway.
What's up?
I'm so
Why are
glad.
you using
Did,
words like this?
What,
You said
Holmes?
Holmes?
Yeah. Like Holmes Slice.
Not
Or Holmes
better.
and Garden?
Trying to see.
My straight
What's
baller
going on
buddy.
here?
No.
I can't see anything. Nothing. I can't see nothing.
That means you can see something. Double
Well,
negative.
that just means the rains aren't gone yet, because you will see clearly when the rains are gone.
You getting
Okay.
there yet, Tio?
I'm here.
It's like the mocking laugh yawn.
I don't like how close I am to Jesse, but I have no choice.
That's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah. Okay. And I'll step back over here. And hold. I can't see, y'all.
I'm going to take a look at your token just to see if you're a liar.
Wait, doesn't Tio
No,
have dark
my
vision?
token shows everybody showing up beautifully.
Oh, am I supposed to have light now?
No,
Oh,
TOA
Cadabras.
has dark vision. So
Um,
TOA can see everybody. You should see Aurelia. You should see some dead bodies.
I
You
see.
should
I see this guy over
You
here.
should see that guy. Yeah.
The turn order
that's
was
part of it.
covering him.
I should see
You,
this.
so you literally you had a window in the way. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
There was a window in the way. Also, I remember Dora asking this question if that's a barrier there or not. Is it a barrier?
That is an open door currently.
Okay,
Both
gotcha.
doors going east to west have been opened because the dynamic
Thank you.
lighting lets you see beyond that. Hopefully.
I am taller than everyone in the party somehow, so I'm going to just reach my hand over and fire on top of over their head. Yep, exactly like that.
Great.
A
Except for it still
secret
comes from
flame.
your square. And
It
it's
is.
still a
I'm
saving
just-
throw,
I'm just
so it
saying-
doesn't really matter at all.
I know. I'm trying to role play a little bit because we've just been doing combat.
Look,
Let
I'm
me-
trying to mock
let me
you
fun.
a little bit.
You fucking
Let me
tell
have
him, Michaela.
fun. Let me have
Fucking tell
fun.
him.
Ugh.
You go.
I had to deal with robot DMs for
I don't know what's
10
happening.
minutes
but,
while you were gone.
Look, I had to do things.
Call him a bitch.
It's a
No,
dexterity
It's a
saving
mean
throw.
word.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, the dexterity saving throw is 17, and the damage is 17.
Well, both 17s hold because you're not
Okay.
cadaverous or the player that messes up cadaverous' choices. So yeah, this works beautifully. It's 17
Okay.
points of damage to this one. And it turns out, having already been hit by a fireball, this one expires.
Okay.
Blep.
Can you see any more, Aurelia?
Do you see the X at least?
I see a door.
All right. Me too.
It's like there's this strange magical fog, and some people can see and some can't.
It's called darkness.
Okay, I'm done.
So is Tio supposed to be a light source or no?
I should not
No.
be. I should not be like.
Okay, well
The only light source is Cadaverous, who is hiding behind a corner
I
right now to
think
make
Tio
sure
might
you don't
have
get
a
much.
light source.
How do I?
Because when Tio came in, I could see that guy that just died.
I think I know what the problem is. You likely have the rights to somebody. And if you have the rights to their token, then you'll see what they can see as well. So let
I
me
have
take
the
a
rights
look.
to Tio.
You may have the rights to Tia.
I
We're
do.
gonna have
I've
to
played
we're gonna
Tio
have to
before.
undo that jazz right now. Took a while to figure that one out. I was like, what's wrong with your tokens? It's not a tokens issue. It's TOA.
You have too many
Sorry.
rights.
I'm going to remove
Rights revoked.
You
Yeah,
should
I'm
You
gonna
were
remove-
right.
them. You really
Now that should have changed your lighting dramatically, Jesse.
Nope. Let me refresh.
I'm just beautiful.
Are we still in rounds?
We are still in rounds because there are those that fled, and they are near and dear.
Are they deer?
Well, they are. They're not like
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Do they have antlers?
nubbits. Just little-
Are
I can't even see Aurelia or
you
Tio
good,
anymore.
Kayla?
That's correct. Now you're in the darkness.
Am I good?
What?
Is your turn?
TOA, have you finished?
Yeah, my turn's done.
5. Oh, that's cadavers. 10, 15. 20, 25. See anything else in there? No. I guess I'll open the door.
Okay. This door doesn't imply whether it opens away or into the room. So what I would like you to do is roll an odd or even. Odd, it will come toward you, and you'll have advantage on the strength check to open this door against the person holding it. Or even it goes into the room, you'll have disadvantage because they will be bracing it.
Oh, so they're like holding it.
Apparently so. Oh, and you rolled an even. I didn't see a dice roll, so I was just waiting. I was on a different tab.
25.
So if you want, you can expend a strength
30.
roll, or you can move.
35. Bonus action. Dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5. I just jumped a whole bunch of squares there. Ooh, I can sate my curiosity. And I will use my action to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, how did I get outside the map?
What? What kind of dynamic lighting is this? It's not even possible.
Can you move me back on the map, please? Or maybe
I can.
Oh, that's really anticlimactic.
Do you have restrict movement turned on?
I do.
I just zoomed through the wall.
You
It's
did. I
just
watched it.
another
I watched
door.
it.
Okay, I am done.
Dynamic lighting barriers restrict movement. Let's try that again. I've just toggled it. Gibson, could you try to go through the wall again?
I cannot now.
Could you move it all? Did I stop everything?
Yes, I can. I just cannot move through the wall.
Good, good. So I had to turn it off and turn it on again, which is a classic IT check.
Yeah.
So, the white's turn. This white will open the door.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun. Oops. Why am I drawing? I want to go to the dynamic layers map. We're going to move that one out of the way.
Ah, there he is.
Back. There they are. Jesse. The held actions. Let me take a look at points of view. This one can see a little bit of TO, and this one can see a little bit of Aurelia. All right. So the held actions for the two spellcasters are hold person. One will go against Jesse, and the other will roll between. Oh, let's see which one goes against Jesse. Hold on. Roll. Jesse, you're held again.
Oh no.
Odd is left. Did that? Okay, even to the right. TOA. I need a. The hold person is a wisdom. And you are not held.
Okay.
So, to let you know that this one here is the one that cast the spell. There you go. That held Jesse. The other one has already wasted its spell. The white will continue its turn, though. All of the reactions have opened. As soon as the door opened, they cast on hold action, hold person. I need they can see. This one will take a swipe at you, Jesse. It has advantage. And it has multi-attack. I'm sorry. It does have multi-attack with its longsword. It will use life drain and one longsword attack. So it can do both. I should read next time. It's really helpful. So here's the first one. Oh, no, that's disadvantage. There we go. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Well, I need a Constitution saving throw from you. Good. Your hit point maximum is not reduced. However, you still take only a minimum, which is only like 11 points of necrotic damage. The second attack doesn't have that feature on it. Oh, dang it. It was still at advantage, though. I'm going to roll this. We'll take the first damage, whatever it is. Oh, that's a shame. So take 10 more slashing.
Why is it 10? Longsword, I think it's rolling both one-handed and two-handed.
Oh, it looks like it is. That's weird. Shouldn't it denote that? It is only 5.
Okay.
They don't have a shield. I don't know why I wouldn't use it two-handed, but I didn't say. So we're going to go with 5 either way because it was 5. But they'll be using it two-handed. They'll be using it two-handed from here on in. Not that it's going to survive much longer. The white ends its turn, unable to close the door. We now move to the spellcaster's turn. I'm glad that the white went first because the spellcaster was able to get their held actions off and not lose their spells. However, since you seem to be a pinata now, they will indeed hit 2 Grave Bolt attacks against you each, Jesse, both with advantage because you are held. The first one will do 2 shots for a total of 10 necrotic and 5 necrotic.
You did both of these? Yes. Both
Yeah,
of
that's
those hit.
one. That one of them, they get 2 shots each. The second one will do the same with advantage. Click.
Wait, so is it just 10 or is it 15?
15.
It's 10, and then you use your rage resistance, and then the next 10, and you get your rage resistance, or the next 5, I should say.
I don't have the rage resistance because my rage dropped last time I got held.
Oh, I see. Well, then, yeah, it's full on damage. 15, and now 8 more, and now 11 more. 8 more is 11 doesn't hit you, does it?
17.
And 11 doesn't hit me? No.
Okay. Does the 17 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. So the 8 didn't happen. So it went 10, 5, and then 11. So.
All right.
And with that, they've taken their turns. They're pretty pleased with that effect. Jesse, looking at hold person, do you get a saving throw every turn? I believe you do. At the end of your round, end of your turn, I should say, you get a wisdom saving throw. The DC is not that bad, but you don't have a really good roll, so we'll see.
I've already used up all my wisdom saves for life.
For life.
See?
And you're not wrong. Jesse is once again proving to be the oracle of D&D, predicting things, writing it in journals as if they'd already happened. And now, for life, the wisdom saving throws. It's sad to hear, but it's how it is.
I made 3 in a row. I mean, I'm never going to make another wisdom throw in my life.
I'm never going to dance again. Guilty. All right, so the Griffin's turn. Griffin skipped. Aurelia's turn.
I am going to pull out my quarterstaff. I'm going to take a swing at the white in front of me, although I'm sure that it has cover.
Yeah, the hard corner will give +2 to its armor class, but it shouldn't be too hard for you guys to overcome. You are much, much higher level than these. These are resource absorbing sponges, not necessarily big difficulty mobs.
9 points.
9 points after hitting a 27. 9 hits and connects, but not enough because this is clearly one that has made its saving throw.
28.
28 hits.
Gross.
And 8 points crumples it, and it also then dies.
I'll take it. I will step forward.
I will put that one to the rear. Layer advance to the back. If I just make yours go to the front, it's easier that way. I only have to do it once.
Beth, I think you breathed on your camera.
You're correct.
I'm gonna keep moving forward. Or I already said it, so I've kept moving forward. And I will punch with my ghost punching fists.
Do you have other fists?
You get 1, right?
I get 1.
Well, a 20 is more than enough to beat even with their mage armor. They have a really pitiful armor class.
All right. 10 points of bludgeoning damage. This is considered magical.
And it's also considered, I need to roll their constitution saving throw. All right, so he will take 10. Oh, I'm sorry. This one didn't do very well with fireball. This one's dead.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
I had forgotten his hit points were so puny.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Aurelia done cadaverous.
Okay, Cadaverous will move. Okay, first off, I'm going to refresh because my Roll20 is broken.
Seems to be the theme of tonight.
I was unable to drag myself.
You did that earlier.
Okay. All right. 5, 10, 15.
I like how that 10 was a question. 10?
Oh. Ghislaine could be anywhere. It's difficult to be trying to uncover the enemies, but not uncover Ghislaine, who I cannot currently see.
I should have been a little mean. With Jesse being immobile, I shouldn't allow
20.
Jesse to allow you to go through. Jesse's in the way.
25. Oh! Enemies! And no
Jesse's
Ghislaine.
mobile again anyway. Jesse, you're not held.
She must be opening
person-
random doors.
person died.
I don't know where she is. She's invisible. I killed one.
Well done.
Also.
Hold on, I'm trying to work out what spells I can use.
Okay, sorry.
Good lad.
I'm sorry for distracting you.
Nope, you're distracting me.
Sorry.
Cadaverous will point at this one. You there! Run away! And dissonant whispers.
Okay, so accounting for the spell usage, DC 17 is wisdom. Okay, wisdom on the Deathlock
That
White.
weird moment when you're trying to use this just for its damage.
Yep. Start trying to climb the walls. You motherfucker.
I guess they did have a +2 to their wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, you can fucking eat it.
I'm sorry, +2 beyond their stat. So they have a saving throw. It's wisdom. So
Bullshit.
it is half damage. Because is it rolled already?
No.
Did I
No,
miss it?
it's not rolled. Hold on. It is
36.
rolled. It's so bad.
Awkward dice. 10 becomes 5. And 5 will be enough to kill this one.
I planned that all along. I knew that. Who am I trying to impress? Not you, Aurelia. You're dead inside. That
You're mistaking Aurelia for the shapeless force that controls her. But it's okay
yes.
because Aurelia is also not impressed by you.
That's fine. You don't have
Okay.
wands. And that is Cadaverous' turn.
And that is all of the turns as we once again drop out of the turn order.
Ah, Aurelia, there is a
Before
time
Gislin
and
starts
place.
doing things, let me just DM descriptions and stuff.
Okay.
Gislin, you're in the far corner over there looking at another standard doorway. If it happens to match all the rest of them that look like this door, you know it's already unlocked. I'm not saying don't check, but you know it's likely unlocked. It's likely not trapped. It appears that these things have felt that their own prowess was enough to be enough of a repellent to whatever may come here, which hasn't been the case with this high-level party, but it might work for most things. There is some sound behind the door. You have a very high passive perception, but that sound is more hissing and much more hissing than the last bunch of creatures. The creatures never technically hissed. And have
So
a strange
any amount of
movement.
hissing.
There's a strange movement mannerism that you're hearing, as if sometimes they're dragging their feet, sometimes they're hopping over small things, etc., etc. There does appear to be quite a few things moving inside. Before we move from that, Aurelia,
Yes.
Cadaverous, and Jesse, and if TO8 leans over and looks down into the corridor, or into the wider corridor going south, there's a large door there, quite the large double door there. It's a large stone door.
Gislin.
Appears to be hanging an emblem that you recognize as the Ambara, the symbol of the family that the vampire supposedly belonged to millennia ago, or whatever it might have been. A very strange draconic name. That is the symbol. So it designates that this does belong to possibly the family crypt that you're about to enter, as opposed to the generalized, like, helpers and workers crypt that you see there. Does anyone have passive perception? Aurelia has a pretty high one, doesn't she? 18. So, but Aurelia, you're not next to the door. Oh, you are the only one next to the door, I should say. I should really look better. There does appear to be light coming from underneath the doorway, slightly, as if it were lit. And by the flickering, you're assuming it's some sort of flame, whether it's whatnot. A quick examination shows that it's probably multiple light sources, as there's some crisscross of shadow. It's only the littlest bit coming through the doorway there. Not enough to really see much with. Just be aware that there's flame there. There doesn't appear to be any sound coming from it, but that's its own foreboding factoid.
I sidle up to Cadaverous. I point towards the door and I say, "There's mood lighting in there,
How do you sidle? Do you like...
Sure.
like a crab."
Never skitters away. Gislin, we found the boss room. Gislin, boss arena over here. Where are you? Where is she? Did she
I don't
leave?
know.
Well,
I can't see in the dark. I mean, I can see in the dark, and that's the problem.
well, I'm going to be honest with you. That door is probably trapped magically or otherwise. So I'm going to stand out here. Hey, Jesse, the boss is that way.
Wait.
I'm a little bit tired, actually.
Hey,
Oh, you're
Jesse,
right. I had some time for
Maglin
this.
is that way.
This
Jesse,
way?
Let me
Yeah,
take
through
care of that
the
before we
locked-
move along.
No, wait. We don't know where Gislin is.
I mean, I can see her usually, which means she's not here. She's not as
Gislin!
stealthy. She's not as stealthy as she thinks she is. I can always
No.
see her.
Oh,
Now, Gislin's perception,
That's awful.
the echoing doesn't have much ways to go. There's only 2 hallways for these conversations to carry. So Gislin, as you take a look at this doorway in front of you, clearly you can almost hear word for word for what they're saying, even though it's a bit distant. Only very little bit, considering the range of your
doesn't-
bow. You're like, that's next to me almost.
I still don't have vision, and Cadaverous has moved just beside me.
Cadaverous has a torch.
True.
can everybody
I don't-
see the torch?
I cannot.
I show Cadaverous seeing correctly. What is... So you don't see Cadaverous right next to
I
you?
see only myself. Okay,
What about now?
That's fixed it.
Okay.
It just doesn't update it until you.
It had to update on your token drop.
Okay.
And since your token drop hasn't moved for a round or 2, you weren't getting updated lighting. That should be more dynamic, I think. But
I arrive behind.
I
Cadaverous.
also am just a critic and not somebody who does the work.
Oh, Gislin, there you are. You're terribly stealthy. The boss is that way. Where are your bow pointing at me?
Well, how is everyone feeling? Jesse, you look like shit.
Thanks.
Gislin.
Tio, have you tried healing Jesse at all?
I did try, and I'm.
We're gonna try to insult with your next sentence. Aurelia, you're a bitch.
Thank you.
Oh, Cadaverous,
Team Mom really coming in
What just
hard.
happened?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought for a moment that you were one of these undead creatures, but it was just you, Cadaverous.
Oh,
Now
thanks.
Aurelia, go.
Another one for you, Jesse.
Nothing.
I don't know where Aurelia is.
Cause she's so small.
I literally can't believe that my first level cast was almost as good as my 3rd level cast. It's so bad. Gosh.
God, you're
Was that
such great friends.
Aurelia's? Or
I actually can't see Aurelia at all.
I'm literally standing in front of Cadaverous.
You're
Okay.
underneath somebody, and
oh, you
Dang.
look like a dead body.
Oh gosh.
Wait, you're standing in front of cadavers? Where? not even kidding.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
you were under Jesse. That's why.
There you are.
Oh, God.
And so the party continues to fumble forward. It's for their own
Can-
healings.
Can everyone tell me how they're feeling? Because I apparently can't tell how injured you are.
I am feeling approximately 41 out of 63 injured.
Okay.
I feel fine.
I mean,
Great.
I'm about a
perhaps
30.
all of you would like to sit down and rest
I think a sit
for
down would be
bit?
good. I think that would be good.
Yeah. I don't normally say this, but yeah.
You say that all the time. Actually.
I think she means in context of the question.
I mean, yeah.
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 You should try saying yes to make you seem more refined, Jesse.
She doesn't need to be refined.
Oh.
She is raw and
Wriggling?
unrefined.
Well,
Unfiltered.
it's probably more defensible if we set up some sort of rest in here through the door rather than being surrounded on all sides by hallways that we don't know where they go. And there's a giant griffin.
I will follow you wherever you go,
Really?
No.
within reason. Well, apparently not. I don't know. I've surprised myself.
We
many
can't, most of the
times.
time when you go places, we can't see you.
It's intentional.
I will follow you as far as I think I can.
Alright, well, I'm in this room over here if you'd like to follow me.
Also, Aurelia, I was going to say there's a time and a place to be morbid, and it is now.
Okay.
You had a funny thing earlier that you said that I wanted to say that about, but I didn't say it.
He's like, I wasn't allowed to by the voice in the sky.
Oh, I'll close the door.
The
on
unfortunate, the other unfortunate part of this is that I no longer remember what I said that you're referring
It was
to.
something funny. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember either, but I appreciate you responding to it.
I'll close this door. Also.
Oh, it was about
Okay.
your body being
Let
controlled
me head
by
over to
something.
the
No.
correct layer for that. Hopefully it works beautifully. Everyone should be on the correct side of that before I do that. But you could also, by choice, make sure that Tio doesn't get through if you want.
Oh no, Tio. It's gotta come.
He was here.
I'm here.
Just
You're
saying.
talking about me behind my back again. In front of me now.
How dare you?
In front of my front.
So why don't I do this? I'm going to draw a new one because this is a completely closed door now.
Draw us a door.
So
There
we're
you
short
go.
resting instead of...
I would like to short rest.
I'd like
I'm
to short rest as
pretty
well.
fine. Wait, Tia,
Okay.
don't you have 0 damage?
I would like to short rest with you all, so I can keep you
Oh.
safe. Because I'm completely fine.
Tio's has been casting spells. There's resource missing if not hit point.
I have no
But
hit
Tio
points
doesn't get
missing.
hit. He doesn't get spells back on a short rest.
I would like to short rest just because I want your company. Is that not enough?
No, it's too much.
No, you take this hour and you march around.
I make it a short walk.
Short, not rest. So,
Short active.
in this first room where all the dead zombie parts have become a bit of a kind of like a, I don't want to say gumbo, but there's a lot of
gosh.
pieces
That's
and a lot of
awful.
liquid and a good deal of what we like to call stench. I would like to know where the party sits for this long rest.
There we go, Griffin. You're off. Perfect. Tio, I need a meat shield. There, a little bit more of a day. Thank you. Perfect meat shield. Actually, this statue
How long does this griffin stay with us?
until it dies.
So it could be forever.
Which has happened.
It could be forever, or
Really
it could
quickly.
be, or it could be within 5 minutes of being summoned.
How do you feel doing that to a?
I feel fine. Why would I not?
Well, doesn't it come from somewhere?
Don't you come from somewhere?
I do, but what?
And you're here.
Is it autonomous? Does it have its own
Sure it
family,
does.
children?
Probably
birthday
not.
parties.
Maybe.
It seems like a bad,
Good old
a
Auntie
bad,
Griffin over
a
here.
bad
Listen,
ethically,
listen
an
here,
ethically
Zero.
bad decision.
I don't moralize your spells. Oh, that sacred flame does not have any children where it comes from before you throw it at your enemies. So I would appreciate if you don't moralize my griffin. August is just fine, aren't you, August? My name's Ian. Shut up, August.
Davros, I think you're
I have a family.
speaking to yourself.
You're not fooling anyone.
We're stoned dead in a moment. Are you happy?
Go for a walk. So, is everyone happy with their current positioning
I
for
am
this
not.
short rest?
I'm not happy, but I am here. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so without any further objection, I would like everyone in the party to roll insight.
Insight?
Insight.
Does a passive insight of 19 help at all?
No,
Okay.
because that takes away the fun
Just
of
roll a
rolling.
19.
Just roll a 10 or higher.
But you let passive perception
How does
work.
Jesse roll the highest? Dora, I need you
He's
to...
like,
There we think.
he's real thinking. I'm thinking.
Jesse's like, a little bit of introspection is correct. You know,
Wait, did I just roll insight on myself?
you did not insight yourself, actually.
I can't
It's-
believe.
This is a DM's way of trying to use the slightly bending a rule to try to give you guys a gut feeling. And in this case, Aurelia, you get this sense that you are not alone in this room.
I think there's something watching us.
Can I try to determine if there's something watching us?
You may do so by however method you so choose to try. Like, you could close your eyes and really hope you discern it, but
I will try to perceive with my
yes.
senses.
Gislin, you jump up onto the
I'm like,
aha!
I'm gonna meerkat this shit out. Only a 20.
20. Well, whatever's here isn't out in the open.
Looking around, do I see anything that strikes me as being like a means of magically looking into this room?
The
Giant
prominent features of the room are two large stone sconces in the north and northwest and northeast areas. Those would hold possibly flames or torches, or those really tall tiki-looking torches, et cetera, but also possibly implements for religious purposes, like just a little iconography or et cetera, little baubles. You notice the wooden benches seem very rather plain. You notice that the braziers at the very entrance itself to further enlighten the room are still out and cold and dark. Looking around, you see all the different kinds of sarcophagus, some of which have ornate drawings upon them. That strikes you as a little bit different than the others. And then, notably, there are two very large statues in the room, going 15 feet to the very ceiling where they barely fit into the room themselves. One is of the Grim Reaper, and this does look like some sort of angelic death creature as well. Those could be something that feels a little, I mean, if you're gonna go with magic and you're gonna have a little pizzazz, you got presentation. These are nice, et cetera, et cetera. You don't see anything overt. The small mushroom growth on the map will be ignored. That makes no sense here in hell, but I
All
do
mushrooms.
like it.
I'm
If I can't let you guys kill mushroom babies again.
my god.
The genocide
it
from
seems
years
like
ago.
overkill at 10 level. 10th level.
It was overkill at the time. Yeah.
I'm going to virtually cast Detect Magic, just because people seem on edge.
Um,
I would like to know if there's something up that they're sensing.
Begin ritual casting.
Yes.
I heard virtual as well. I was
Has
like,
his VR
virtual
goggles
casting.
on. He's like, and he just runs in a direction.
Like, I got a phone and cardboard, but we're gonna make it work.
Yeah.
You begin ritual casting.
And I don't need a short rest, so that's fine.
Okay. I just want you to make sure that you've read everything it does as you cast it, and you begin. No worries, doesn't take a spell slot. It will take 10 minutes and 1 action, which is 6 seconds. Would anyone else like to do anything as QA immediately, upon your gut feeling, Aurelia, starts casting a detect magic?
Gives them a look around the room.
you said that there were carvings on the top of some of the sarcophagi.
2 notably. If you tour the room again, you should be able to find those. Gislin with super sight is like that way and that way, but Gislin's in the dark and you can't see Gislin.
Cadaver still has his torch, right?
Oh, does he? That's true.
Yeah, I'm still.
That's
within
true.
the
That's true.
light of-
That's true. I'm just used to your overly ridiculous mechanic. I'm sorry.
I would like to inspect those coffins.
So, which one do you go to first?
That one.
Okay. So it's important to note that the shadows all kind of came out of these coffins. But this is a very large sarcophagus. Looking at it, it is, over 10 foot long. It's got to be like 8 foot wide. It is ornately done. There does appear to be some sort of heroic, almost holy saint symbol on top. It is accurate to the picture. It's kind of in stark contrast to the whole idea of a vampire. It looks kind of like divine in nature. Of course,
We were the
the
bad guys all
the
along.
corruption of the dead is what the undead do, so you never know. How would you like to inspect it? What are you looking for?
I guess I'll look at the carving on the top and see if I can pick out any sort of like religious iconography or like noble or historical iconography. Like try to figure out if there's any hints to what this coffin contains.
Sure. That would be an investigation roll.
I will do this.
As you pour over it in great detail in the dark. Everything's in black and white. Okay.
I don't suppose I can sell you on a history roll.
You cannot, because you have to notice these things first before you
Okey-dokey.
define. You're looking for subtle indications.
12.
Oh, yes. All right. So it would appear that this is some manner of holy warrior. The god symbol has been worn thin to the point where the stonework doesn't necessarily display it anymore. It almost looks like that was done on purpose. It would have taken some bit of effort to do so and still keep the rest of the picture intact.
I guess I'll go over to the other one and just do the same. There's like the same, like looking for any hints of familiar iconography. Is the top of the other one the same? Is it substantially different?
As you move your token all the way over to a nice and remote area, to that sarcophagus, looking at the top, it's in the same style of artwork. If you had to guess, it is likely the same artisan or maybe group of artisans that have created all of this, as you did the first one that was nice and fancy. You can roll once again an investigation.
7.
Okay. You can't find anything beyond the fact that this looks like either a saint or like a high cleric of some sort, some high priestess. Again, it's beautiful. It's clearly old, and both of them notably are human.
I don't want to disturb them right now. So
Understand.
I'm not gonna do any of it. Does anybody else have things that they want to do before I continue my poking?
I'm casting detect magic.
Understood. But Aurelia spent a few minutes on each. You're mostly halfway. You're past halfway mark. But if anyone does want to also try to anything, please let me know. Otherwise, we will go to the conclusion of that detect magic. You have detected magic, Tio.
Okay.
As you look around, you sense the magic, the items, and the effects of those that are in your own party. You look around, you're looking at creatures, the zombies, and the dead pieces and parts are no longer bear any magic. Whatever held them together in undeath has been destroyed, and the energy is released, which is common. A zombie that is broken can't hold on to that undead anymore and ceases to be that. Looking around at the pile of rubble, looking around at the different sarcophagus, nothing appears to be magic on the outside. However, it is blocked by stone, a foot of stone. Some of these sides look like they could maybe be like that. An inch of common metal, thin sheets of lead, 3 feet of wood, and of course, any visible creature, which means if there were an invisible imp or anything else for that matter, this wouldn't reveal that.
Okay. Does it reveal anything about the statues themselves? Any kind of like magic cast on them or on their eyes specifically?
It does not reveal any sort of magic on the statues
Okay.
themselves as you tour around. But please move your token as you do this. It is very important for positioning.
Okay.
Very, 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 no reason important that I know exactly where you are for no good reason at all. There's just arbitrarily, I need to know exactly that.
Okay. I'm only going to be walking up here. If that statue over there has some kind of enchantment or something on it, that will make it like...
You would see it.
I would see it, or it would attack us anyway, while we're resting. So I'm not going to disturb it right now. I'm just going to walk over to Aurelia.
Aurelia, your feeling hasn't subsided.
I feel
Your gut
worse.
feeling is like, it's not right. It's not right. And we just killed a whole bunch of like undead, and it's still not right.
Would Tio notice this about her?
Yeah, she's not being like quiet about it.
Okay.
I just have a very bad feeling.
Any kind of
Tonight's
Any kind
gonna
of-
be a bad night.
direction, like if you turn your back towards a certain part of the room, does it get
It's
worse?
all bad.
I mean, we
All
are in
of
a
it is
crypt
bad?
in hell. It's not going to be great.
Well, yes, but it's specifically very bad.
Do you have anything else, or is it just that
It's
feeling?
bad.
Everything is bad to you, young people.
Not helpful, Cadaverous.
Well, could you give us something a little more helpful, perhaps?
Yes, it's bad.
Did you
Understood?
I don't know what
anything?
more I don't know what more that you want from me.
Perhaps. Why is it bad? How is it bad?
Jesse, do you
Where
think you
is
can
it
knock
bad?
over that statue?
Don't. That seems bad too. Can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, I do think I can do that.
Is everybody short rested? Perhaps we should
No.
wait for that.
It hasn't been but a minute or two before Aurelia's like, uh-oh.
And then 10 minutes for...
And then 10 more minutes, yes, for the...
So we're I will continue to meerkat and let Jesse rest.
I think that's a good idea. Aurelia, if anything happens, it's going to happen, as we know. And I don't think we want to instigate with Jesse down. Do you want to come back over to the wall and rest?
Yes. I sit down next to Jesse.
Gizen, I'll
Okay.
watch whatever direction you're not watching.
I'll
For
watch
everyone
all the
who rolled,
directions.
I think only Aurelia
I'll watch
rolled
the
over a
directions you're
20
watching,
on
too.
their insight, correct? It was only Aurelia?
Correct.
Aurelia, could you give me another insight check, please?
"13."
Good.
Okay.
We can short rest now.
And as you begin to relax and the feelings finally begins to fade away, this appears at the door, just walking through it. And that's where we're going to stop tonight.
Ah!
Is that Bob Barker?
Uh,
Bobby
Oh my
B.
gosh.
yes.
That's scary looking.
Don't
Oh my
worry.
gosh.
The incorporeal shape here is more striking, more fearsome than the others that you've faced here. The shadows being barely any form whatsoever. And those guardians, although great detail and ghost and powerful, this is something even beyond that. And much in the way of any good commanding undead, it just kind of raises its arm and as if it were motioning to something else. But that's where
Gosh.
we'll end here.
We just want to sleep.
And we've just hey, we completed the penultimate episode. Great. And
What?
so what? And so we're going to see what happens next week. As hopefully hotels don't disappoint anybody and Casey's able to join us from afar. I'm not sure what that means for the streaming process because
It'll be
because I'm not sure what that means for that.
It'll stream
But-
from here. Dora will stream it.
Okay,
So that
well, there we go.
Should be normal.
Appreciate everybody who's listened in on our ridiculousness, including a lengthy 5-minute break that turned into more like a 10 or 15. Happens. I got stabbed by a cat. I had to recover.
Oh gosh.
Then yelled at. Oh, stupid
The cat
cat.
was like, I'm
she
gonna
wasn't
hurt
having
you,
it.
and I
She
don't
wa-
like you.
She was like, "How dare you not like me hurting you?" Yeah, she wasn't having it. So I appreciate all
Don't
the
you like
listeners.
this, mortal?
This specific map, once again, is our friend Kevin's Dark Walk was playing on repeat. If that happened on the stream at all, I apologize, but that's what I do because I like it. That's how I like it. Too bad. Catch us next week. Also, next week, maybe. I don't know. Other games? You guys tell me. I'm never sure if you guys even play when you say you're gonna.
Okay. My bet is Monday, no.
Well, I've already told you that. So
Yes.
there will be
Hold on.
That's true. Monday's
let me
been
continue to
established as a
Yeah,
no.
there's no. So 1, 2, 3.
Wednesday, definitely.
May
won't have it.
31st will be the next last page game.
The next to the last.
The next to the last page.
1 month.
Page before the last.
So one whole.
It's good that
month,
we tell everybody else
unfortunately.
because they don't. Maybe they don't know that we said that in Discord just to ourselves.
Yeah, that's true.
You should call
Yeah.
your episodes page numbers.
Come on.
Chapter 3, it's like you
No,
can do like Bible
they
verses.
are. They're called the last page.
Yeah.
Each one is the last one.
You can't go the last page, page 1. You fucking
Oh gosh.
Who would write a one
Yes,
page?
you can. Yes, you can. Oh.
use your goddamn brain.
I gotta find more robot pictures.
Fucking ridiculous.
The punishment.
Everyone thinks it's a page like a piece of paper. But we all know it's the medieval person that helps knights.
It's true.
Aw, our kobold page.
He's the last one.
It's the last one.
To that one.
Right before the Industrial Revolution just made them, obsolete.
Casey
Yeah.
instigated the Industrial Revolution for the kobolds.
Yeah.
So
I accept blame.
So, yeah, good stuff. Got through it. Had some nice fights there. Lots of stress. Lots of hit points down on the barbarian, and no rest in sight because something just arrived. More and more tension. As the big boss this time seems to be more than just a little prepared for visitors. The last time you went to hell, you kind of stormed the gates. They didn't know you were coming. You're going from room to room. Oh, look what's here. Blah, blah, blah.
We didn't storm the gates. We sort of lied our way in.
No, actually, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. You did lie your way in. But the time before that, you stormed the gates.
We did storm the gates.
But what about the time before that?
Ah, there was no time. Oh, no, yeah. Actually,
Is this our third time in hell?
well, I can
it's
think
third
of,
time.
as far as lengthy visits go, yes, you went to Xeranod's lair, and that in-between place for a while where you found dresses on the walls. It was
And
weird.
the ant box. The ant
I'm not
box.
entirely convinced that Dearth isn't the first layer of hell, though.
We did go back there and end up in hell.
It's true.
I mean, like, socially, sure, it's hell. But
I mean, that's where Jess is from.
Taxes.
I mean, you got the rodeo.
Hell.
it's Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Cool. Well, see you next week on Thursday for sure, and maybe Wednesday.
No Wednesday.
I don't
Same
know.
roll it
Don't
to
ask,
slant
please don't ask me
time.
questions right now.
Casey, this is how it's gonna work. You're gonna realize that you've got to do your fucking tech thing, and we're just gonna go, oh, thank God. I mean, since Casey's not here, we shouldn't play this week.
If I have to think about doing one more thing right now on top of the things that I am already doing, I will start screaming and I will not stop.
She
Oh,
won't.
She won't.
She says that, but she's never started screaming.
Dora,
she never
Dora, think about how you would breed turtles.
Yep.
Ah!
See, that's not
What a-
screaming. That's just sort of
It would be
whining.
like
I think it would be great to breed turtles.